Oklahoma is starting right now. I'm literally finishing up a YouTube video with my predictions, and that is going to come out soon. So we're doing this. We're here. We've got the game. I'm going to watch it on here. I'm going to try to do my best to like watch and explain what's going on, chat with the stream. I know I said I'd be doing more these weeks. This week was really rough, so I was not able to like stream at all. But with college football playoffs starting literally right now, I figured it's time. Like we got to do this. Like this is what I came here for. You know, this is what the Bam Bam channel. I can't even say it. This is what the Bam Bam Camp channel is right here. We're here to watch Alabama versus Oklahoma. Quick prediction before the game starts: Alabama 23, Oklahoma 20. I gave my insight on the YouTube video, which is coming out literally as soon as I can get it out. But I got to turn on the game and get into it because here we are. Like, we're here. It's officially the college football playoffs. And even though 2 of the games are on TBS and 2 of the teams include group of 5 teams, it's like, whatever. You know, whatever. It's here. That's fine. Let me find it. I'm assuming the game is on ESPN. It's either ESPN or it's ABC. I think it's ESPN. What a week. I mean, what a week in college football. A lot going on. Like, a lot of stuff. Kenny Dillingham, I can't even say words. Kenny Dillingham to Michigan, potentially in the books. I mean, Kalen DeBoer even, who they have on the screen right now, potentially to Michigan. Everybody's coaching at Michigan. I'm surprised I haven't gotten an offer at Michigan yet. With that being said, I'm trying to get the stream everywhere. I'm making sure this video gets uploaded, so it might be a slower start, but you work with me. You know how we do this. We will be doing this. I'm going to put the game up that you guys can watch on Play Now, which is not the real game. Like, don't think this is a real game. But that's the best I could do, I think. So let me go and do that. How's everyone doing, though? If you're seeing this on YouTube, how's everything going? Hopefully everybody's doing well. Hopefully everyone had a good week. It is beginning to look a lot like Christmas with snow coming almost every other day, it seems like, in Ohio, where we've got an SEC matchup, though, starting first. Alabama, Oklahoma. What a good matchup to start us off. I'm so glad we don't have, like, last year where it was Indiana, Notre Dame, and the game was over after a couple minutes, you know. I'm assuming the big game team is doing this. Yep, it's Kirk and Chris. I almost said Reese. So that's cool there. Let me get even teams in. No. How about 4-minute quarters? We don't need a 6-minute quarter, accelerated clock. We don't need this game to last too long, and it is a 8 o'clock start. How's the weather looking? It's looking clear to me. Maybe overcast. I don't know if it's hard to tell with clouds out. Just trying to get this to be as quick as I can figure it out. Okay, this is just exhibition, I think. Big game team. This is the playoffs. I wish you gotta be able to see, like, it's not the championship, it's not any of these stupid bowls, but it's the first round playoff matchup. I don't know why that's not an option for you to put in the game already. Like, come on, you gotta work with me here. You can do all the other bowl games, so that's interesting. But this will have to do. So we're going to go 8 o'clock. It's clear. It's commercial. And I'm just going to let it play out as we watch this. So I've got a video coming out predicting my teams. I will tell you right now, I've got the 2 favorites being Oregon and James Madison, or Oregon and Ole Miss winning their matchup. And I've got the 2 underdogs. No, I've got Alabama as a favorite. Right? No, Oklahoma's favorite. 2 underdogs, Alabama and Miami winning as well. So that's that. Let me make sure everything's sounding good. Okay, one note, broadcast too loud. I need to turn it down. I don't know if I can do that outside of the stream because there's no reason why y'all gotta be hearing them blast like that. So let me turn game volume. Okay, game volume's almost all the way down. Ha! Ain't that funny. Can I pause or no? It's just not gonna let me pause ever, huh? Okay, there. Cool. Let's go to controls. Nope, not controls. That was stupid. Got about 2 minutes left of my video to be done, so that's cool. Can I not? Oh, this is terrible. Can I not? I can't even. Huh. I didn't know I couldn't do that. So I can't even change the settings here. I can't even change it. What if I go to here? I still can't. Huh. That's interesting. So I can't make anything louder or quiet. Okay, well, I just chose a team. I want everyone to know this is not the real game. So if you're watching this right now and you're like, hey, like, is this it? No, this is not the real game. They should put me in the game here, I'm assuming. May I? Okay. No, is it? It's not in control. Oh, options. Wait, I'm silly. That was stupid of me. Options, settings. That's what I wanted to happen. Off at play call. Let me go to audio settings. Audio settings. Yeah, master volume. We don't need it that loud. I'm gonna tell you right now, we do not need it that loud. We could turn everything down just a little bit. Broadcast, that's fine. Cinematic dialogue. We're not gonna get that. Yeah, we don't need any of this stuff that loud. The game has not started yet. I wish I had an overlay to keep like what the score was. That would actually be really cool. Like that way everybody could see like what was up, you know. That would be cool. Oklahoma is currently running out onto the field, and by running I mean carriaging. Oh, shut up, menu narration. This is getting all the way down. Okay, cool. Let me controller select. Let me put it towards the middle. Do I have to run this play here? I hope not. They're going to make me run a play, I have a feeling. No, they're not. Okay, good. Maybe not. Let's just watch the presentation, I guess. What are they waiting on? I'm confused. This game's confusing me. Can't even have a normal stream. Okay, good. This is what we wanted to see. 6 minutes might be too long, quarters. I don't know. They're showing highlights from the season. I don't even know, by the way, if I'm able to do it this way, but it's Friday night and college football's on, and I don't have anything better to do right now. And even though I have an early morning tomorrow, that does not stop me from wanting to do this. So I know it looks like it's daytime outside because of how nice this light is. It does not. Wow, it does look a little foggy out. Maybe that's just the lights. Fireworks shooting up in the sky. We got everyone on the field here. So that's a look at. Oklahoma's breaking off into the middle here on the college football game. Not in real life. Talking to Kalen DeBoer, probably, hey, what team are you going to coach for next week? Which is just crazy that they're, like, actually entertaining that this week. I don't understand. There's so much noise going on with Alabama, which makes me think that, you know, Oklahoma's kind of been quieter. John Mateers had time to heal up his hand. So maybe, just maybe, there's a little something special here planned for them that John Mateer can come out and do. YouTube video is almost done. I am finishing that up. They're showing highlights of John Mateer's broken hand right now, so that makes sense. And I'm sure what you're seeing on the screen right now is not far-fetched from what they're going to be running in real life, which this guy's breaking down the sideline. Who is that? Number 4 is in the end zone for an Oklahoma touchdown. Was not paying attention. I would have said it's, what's the kid's name from LSU now? Nick Anderson, because I think that's what number he was last year. It's Deion Burks. Okay. Okay. Holly Rowe talking to Kalen DeBoer. Still, I feel like they're not talking to, like, Brent Venables at all. They're just talking to Alabama's coach. YouTube video is almost done exporting. I am definitely running late. I had a long talk with my family, which ended up having me run late because I recorded this video like 2.5 hours ago. And I thought, oh, I can have it edited and ready by the time stream started. I could not. I'm not a multitasker, I guess, because I did not have everything ready. I'm guessing they're reviewing here if Oklahoma actually scored on the game. But, like, who even cares about the game? We got the real game on right here. And that's just, I can't wait to watch this. I'm going to try to do my best to go through and, like, analyze what I see. Because this is, why is that guy wearing 2 different shoes? Oh, he's just heavily taped. Interesting. He's got a wider shoe. Because he's got a broken foot. It's the tight end on Alabama. He's running very gingerly. So that's an interesting note before we start. I'm kind of have a feel that Alabama's defense is going to be better this game. I have a feeling they're going to be good enough just to get the win on the road. But if it happens like this, where, as we see, Oklahoma's big plays come into play, then Oklahoma can definitely pull out this win. I think if you're asking my heart, I'm rooting for Oklahoma. But I guess I hedge my bet because I picked Alabama. And by my bet, I don't actually bet. So I have to clear that up. We are coming out for kickoffs. It looks like Alabama in the icy whites is kicking off from right to left if you're on the radio. Did I get that wrong? No, okay, Alabama is kicking off. So it's basically exactly like this game's going. This might be a very accurate analysis of how the game goes. Oklahoma looks hyped. I wish I could listen to the volume, but I do not want to get copyright on here. It happened with music, so the last stream I did is like down for a little bit. Oklahoma takes a fair catch from the 2-yard line. They will come out at the 25-yard line, kicking off the 2025 college football playoffs. It does not get better than this. John Mateer. They're showing his numbers right now. 100 less passing yards per game after his hand surgery than he had before. And we'll see how he deals. I'm expecting a slower, more methodical start where he's not running the football in harm's way at the start. Something where, maybe, I'm sure he is enamored right now, like up in arms. I'm sure his heart is beating with this situation. Playing against Alabama for the first playoff game. Mateer's in the pistol on the first play. He's going to fake a handoff. He's looking to chuck deep. He's got plenty of time. Scrambling to the right, avoids a sack, and he loses about half a yard trying to escape. Looks like he was going to escape, but then didn't, as Alabama's got a guy running wide open here for a touchdown on the game. So first play goes for a neutral 0. I'll call that a win for the defense, as Oklahoma brings up 2nd and 10-ish from the 25. Video is done exporting, so I'm going to go ahead and try to get that uploaded when I can. I'm going to try to broadcast this whole game. I'm trying to stay up for it, even though I have to get up at 6 o'clock. Here comes a real run here by the running back for Oklahoma. He picks up 4 or 5 yards, getting down to the 30. It would be good to know these guys' names. Obviously, John Mateer is a name I know. I just have not watched a lot of Oklahoma football this year. I mean, Ohio State fan here. Watched every snap of Ohio State, basically, not counting when I was working the game, like literally in the stadium. But I'm sorry, I don't know who the running back on Oklahoma is. That's a oversight on me. All right, let's see what they're going to come out with on 3rd and 6. Mateer is in the gun. Takes a snap. Throws kind of a sidearm, and it looks like a diving catch for a first down to about the 42-yard line. What a catch. That was not an easy... That was a weird windup, and it's Deion Burks, the guy that scored the touchdown here on this game, and his elbow might have gone out of bounds before his foot. The ball didn't move, so that is definitely control, but was he out of bounds? I don't know if they're going to look at it or not. I kind of looked away because I got a call, but that's okay because we will deal with that later. Cavs are playing again. Cavs are on a losing streak, which is just tough to watch. They're giving him the first down, not even looking at it. And they're going to hand off and run right side for a pickup of about 7 or 8 yards. Oklahoma moving the ball, getting the ball first, moving. And another big play here on the screen in front of us. I mean, what you're watching ain't far off from what's happening in this game. Oklahoma's running the hurry up here, getting guys up to the line. Fakes a screen. Mateer looking, running, jukes a guy out and gets a yard or 2. We're going to have 3rd and 2, just crossing midfield. I think the ball might have come loose once Mateer was already down. Nope, he's got the ball in his hands. One of the linemen was looking like he wanted to jump on him. Let's see, did something happen here? He goes down on that left hand, and the ball does come out. So that ball did come out. That was a fumble. And the Alabama guy is just squatting on it, not seeing it. Mateer recovers it. So that was a fumble. And that's why the lineman dove on the ball. Or the lineman was ready to. Mateer scoops it around the guys behind and secures it. We got linemen in motion here. We got 3 guys in motion. Mateer, empty set, QB draw, first down on 3rd and 2. Picks up about 5 or 6 yards. Good drive so far for Oklahoma, I'll say. I figured Alabama's defense would step up to the task, and so far they have not. So it's going to be 1st and 10. The clock ticks below 12 minutes here in the first quarter. Taking their time now after going hurry up on the last set of downs. First down from the 44-yard line. Mateer is in the gun with his running back on his right hip. Fakes the handoff. Rolls right. Looks for his tight end. Throws incomplete. Actually was looking for his receiver, Deion Burks. Threw it over the tight end's head. Tight end was open, but he tried to get the first down. Incomplete. And Alabama has a chance to get him in an uncomfortable situation now. I'm looking up here, and it looks like both these quarterbacks are just slinging the ball down the field. So I hope you're enjoying whatever gameplay is on the screen, because that is not what I see on my screen. I mean, I got that here, this here. Once it gets a commercial break, I'm going to have to go and upload my my video. I do need a thumbnail, but I don't really want to make a thumbnail. Mateer hands the ball off. We're going to have 3rd and 10. That ball goes, or that play goes nowhere. 3rd and 10 for Oklahoma. First chance for Alabama to get off the field. It feels like the third downs they've had 3rd and 2s. And it's been a little bit easier to pick up. I think Oklahoma's had 2 or 3 first downs on this drive. They do a simulated tempo here, which is where they kind of ran hurry up to the line so Alabama can't substitute. And instead of running a play, now they look over their sideline, still stopping Alabama from substituting. Call comes in. Mateer's in the gun with his running back on the right, takes the snap, looks right, checks down, and his receiver falls down, and it's incomplete. His receiver slipped coming out of what looked like an angle route. It was the running back that he was checking down to. And ball goes over his head. Could have been dangerous if there was a Crimson Tide defender there, because that would have been a pick six. Yeah, that was pretty close to number 10 for Alabama, grabbing that and just having his way with it. 4th and 10 for Oklahoma. Looking like a punt coming up here. Should be able to pin him inside the 10 here, depending on how this punt goes. I would assume you want to coffin corner this towards the sideline, but we'll see. And fair catch down to about the 11-yard line. Not bad for either side. I would say you're okay with that as Oklahoma settles for a field goal here in front of us. And after commercial break, Ty Simpson comes up, which means I can upload my video. Good first drive for Oklahoma. That was... It feels good, you know. It feels good to have playoff football back. Who doesn't like playoff football? If you don't, I think you're a sicko. I gotta find the video. I called it something weird like Preds. Okay. I feel like I should just mute the game audio, because if I get a good clip of something, like if somebody scores and it's like a breakaway touchdown, I don't want this background noise to be in it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Good thinking on everyone's part here. Let's do game volume down to 0. Okay. My official college football playoff predictions. Why is the O? I guess the O doesn't have to be capitalized. It just looks weird. Game's still in commercial, so we got some time. I do need to get a score bug. Having an overlay would be so sick. Wouldn't it be? I thought I was going to have to edit the whole video here. I'm glad I got most of it done. Today, I predict the winners for all playoff games, including who will win the national championship this year. What else do I have to say? Okay, description is written. Looks like we're coming back from timeout here. I have to make a thumbnail still and do a lot of work. Probably have to get this video done about halftime, but honestly, if I'm able to do it somehow from, I guess I could half screen it. I could totally do that. What am I talking about? I can half screen it. Bama from the 12-yard line. Ty Simpson in the gun. Motions his running back to the right, and just a straight handoff that goes for 1 yard. Now, what's scary is Bama has not been able to run the ball well all year. It seems like outside of, I mean, especially the last couple weeks. Like, what was their stat against Georgia? -3 rushing yards, I think they had for the game. Which, I mean, Ryan Grubb is going to make sure that you cannot let that happen. Ryan Grubb being the offensive coordinator of Alabama. Thank you, ESPN, for putting that graphic up for me while I'm talking about their offense. I'm sure Kirk Herbstreit's saying the same thing right now. Like, well, you know, they didn't run the ball very well. Like dirt. Simpson, empty set, no running back by his side. Motions one over, has one on his left. Snap to his Belt, quick throw out to number 1. I don't remember. Okay, it's Horton. Horton's the guy who had 3 touchdowns against Auburn. Complete for about 4 or 5 yards. So we're going to get a 3rd and 5. I guarantee you Norman is storming right now. Storming Norman. That was good. Quote that. 3rd and 5. The snap was unexpected. He fired it right into his gut. Right into his, what's that area called? Not the groin, but right above it. I'm watching this game. I got to watch this one. Simpson in the gun, receiver on or running back on his left, takes a snap, fires towards the sticks, and it is incomplete. Receiver says he got it, but the defender for Oklahoma is putting him in a box, so I'm assuming that means the ball was not caught. Who was his target on that play? Was it Horton again? And if you watch the video... Oh, yeah, that ball is not caught. If you watch the video that I'm about to put out, it's about Ryan Williams' disappearance this year, which has been insane. Like, where has Ryan Williams been? It's crazy. All right, this is easy. The punt goes away, and that ball is not a good punt. It rolls to about the 41-yard line. I mean, it still gets across midfield, but Oklahoma's going to have the ball here. About a first down or 2 away from threatening. My CFP prediction. Get rid of Sharon Moore. Can basically reuse the same thumbnail. Let's do Indiana Hoosiers Big Ten Championship. Joel Klatt on with him is kind of funny. I didn't know that was how that picture was. Love that for Joel. I'm leaving Joel in that. I think that's funny. All right. Can I just do Mendoza and Joel? How about just Mendoza? It's so funny seeing Klatt there. Yep. Joel, a wide guy. And in this game, obviously, Oklahoma's taking the lead and just kind of doing whatever they want. Can I put this over top? I'm making a thumbnail right now for Canva, or on Canva. And I think this will be good. Okay, can move this over a little bit. Can move this over a little bit. Oops, did I do that wrong? Why is Oklahoma's band still playing in the background right now? Like, shut up! Shut up! Okay. Hard to hate on Mendoza, by the way. Real hard to hate on him. Okay, we're going to share. We're going to download. Thumbnail is done. All it takes is a picture, a red arrow, and 3 words. We're getting this video out, and we're getting it done. Yes, we are. Okay. Trying to get this up so I can kind of let it upload or let it export while I can watch the game, maybe take a break. See, there's Ryan Williams. That's what they need to do in real life. I mean, I know it sounds simple, like, throw the ball to Ryan Williams, but, like, it's crazy. You got to think someone can scheme that up. Okay, we are back. Looks like Kyler Murray's at the game. Brian Bosworth's at the game. It's crazy because I was looking like, who is that? Kyler Murray at the game. Hold up. Don't they have football? Oh, he's out for the year. Is he out for the year? It's crazy. Call of Duty comes out and Kyler Murray don't want to play anymore. Weird. Weird, right? Okay. Oklahoma retakes the field at their own 41-yard line. 9 minutes to go. 1st and 10. If you ask me off of 2 possessions what I thought, I'd tell you Oklahoma looks like the better team. Quick toss to the right side. Picks up about a yard or 2. 2nd and 8 coming up for the Sooners. I'm trying to get this video out here. It's uploading, so that's cool. Well, look at that throw by Ty Simpson. Look at that throw. Not real life, sorry. Still 2nd and 8. They're kind of slowing down tempo here. Mateer in the gun. Play action. Looks left. Looks over the middle. Fires. First down. Pickup of about 20. Down to the 35-yard line. Nice play. And Oklahoma is marching. Pickup of, we'll call it 21. Nice throw by the kid. I mean, just, phew. They make it look so easy, these guys. Touchdown Bama before half in this game. That's cool. Oklahoma to the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 from the gun. Play action again. Mateer looked for the end zone. Fires over his guy's head. He had a guy wide open at the 15. I'm guessing that was a corner route. It was something where the receiver, let's see, I'm going to guess it was Deion Burks. Let's see, it was I think Mateer thought the guy was going to cut to the sideline. The guy was running a dig, and Mateer just saw the open space, and I'm guessing the receiver was supposed to turn around and get that, but Mateer either missed him or that was not the route. One of the two, though. Nonetheless, that would have been probably a touchdown if he hit him in stride. 2nd and 10 from the 36. Mateer with the QB draw, and he's going to go for a first down. Pickup of 12, lowers his shoulder into the defender. He had room there, and that looked promising. It's just the safety was standing there waiting for him. There was potential there for a second, but Mateer said, you know what, take my yards. Let me not try to make anything extra happen and fumble. And just kind of, it wasn't like a slide, but it was like a dive into the defender safely. A safe dive, if you can call it that. So 1st and 10, first quarter is halfway done. Oklahoma down to the 25, a quick handoff. That play was blown up by Alabama, and that is going to be a gain of 0. 2nd and 10 for the Sooners. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mateer play action, rolls right, tries to escape, and just is going to fling the ball out of bounds. That was trouble again, and Bama kind of standing strong here in the red zone. I need to close out. I'm trying to do my subtitles here, and it's just not working right now. It's tough to watch the playoffs and try to upload a video. I got to start a poll to see who people think would win. I feel like that'd be cool. People come in here. Can I start a poll? I'm going to do that. Oklahoma 3rd and 10. Takes the snap. Mateer looks over the middle. Just a check down. Maybe like a mini screen to the running back. He slips a tackle. Is going to get the first down. Inside the 10, the 5 steps out of bounds. If the receiver keeps his balance there. Why is it invalid parameter specified? Possible, whatever. We'll get there later. That was a good-looking play there. I don't think that was a screen, but the running back ran like a delay angle, slips a tackle, gets inside the 10, and steps out about the 5 or 4 yard line. I mean, that's you can't draw it up any better than that. So that's exactly what you want to see. 1st and goal from the 9. They were going to say he steps out all the way back at the 9. I don't know about all that. Mateer, QB draw, and he's going to get right. He's going to get right again and dives in the end zone. Touchdown. That was a terrible call, by the way. First touchdown, I absolutely blew it. He did not dive, and he did not get right. This was like up the middle, jukes a guy to the right. Touchdown, John Mateer. First points of the college football playoff goes to John Mateer and the Oklahoma Sooners. Wow. Wow. I got to start a poll. I really do want to see who people think is going to win between Alabama and Oklahoma. I feel like I feel like this is probably the best, it's easily best or second best game of the weekend. Extra points up and good. Oklahoma's up 7-0. If you're coming in here joining, being like, what is this guy talking about? This up here, this game that you're seeing, obviously isn't the real thing. I have the real game on my laptop, and I'm just trying to upload a YouTube video as well. But I figured, you know what? I gotta try to broadcast this. I don't know if I have the right to do that, but like, I mean, I'm just such a big college football fan. I will do anything to watch this sport. So I'm not even worried about this game up here. I'm hoping y'all can't hear that because that does not matter. Game goes to commercial. I'm going to try to upload this video real quick. And then we can get back to the game. If you're new here, sports channel, college football channel, college whatever you want to call it. I do gaming. I love college football. That's why you see College Football 26 on the screen right now. If you're new here and you're in the chat, say what's up. This will probably be on YouTube later anyway, and we'll see what they say about that because they might not like that I'm out here like doing the game. Let me post this on YouTube. Hopefully this comes out within the next hour. I'll probably have this done by the end of the second quarter. So people are going to see this and be like, oh, this guy recorded this. Like, I recorded this 2.5 hours before the game. So I promise I made my prediction about who I thought would win before the game started. And I did pick Alabama, so this is not a great start for me. That's okay. We move. Okay, teaser text, subscribe for more college football. And then, geez. Cool, save. That's great. Game is still on commercial. When it comes back on, I will continue broadcasting. All right, next. I hope people didn't actually click on this and think I had the real game going, because that would be absolutely insane. I might be a little misleading. Okay, December 19th. This video is still uploading. What is taking it so long? I'm going to have it come out at 9 o'clock. I feel like that's a good time to have this video come out. Maybe 9:15. Eastern time. Local time? Eastern time? Easter Island. No. We'll call it local time? I think so. I don't know. This might be a poo-poo thumbnail, but I don't care. This video was so thrown together at the last minute. Okay, scheduled video for 9:15 p.m. Let's go. Game is still on commercial. I'm going to open up the Twitch stream on my laptop so I can keep up with who's going to say something. I am going to start a poll on whoever thinks is going to win. So let me go ahead and do that. Hold on. Twitch, got it up. Okay, why do I still have YouTube up? Because it's uploading. That's cool. It should be done uploading in, that amount of time. Okay, got the game up, got the Twitch channel up. We're almost there. We're minutes out from having everything the way it should be. Okay, that did not do anything right. Here we go. We're good. All right, let me try to start a poll. That would be cool. I feel like people would like that. I'm assuming people clicked on the stream and thought this was the real game. We are back. Oklahoma is going to be kicking off the ball here. 5:29 left in the first quarter. Don't even worry about what's going on the screen. Just pay attention to what I'm saying. How do I start a poll? Creator dashboard. I know what I'm doing. Kickoff, left-footed kicker, is going to be taken in the end zone and ran out to the 10 to the 15, slammed down by Oklahoma at the 15-yard line. Wow. Okay, this is not what I want to be at right now. Stream manager. Here we go. Stick around because I want y'all to vote on who you think is going to win this game. Let me find a poll. R. Mason Thomas is back. I thought R. Mason Thomas was going to be hurt for this game. Let's go. Good for R. Mason. Okay. Prediction. No, poll. Let's do both. Poll and prediction. Poll management. Yep. Question. Who wins tonight? Oh, Ty Simpson just got slammed down at the 5-yard line. He almost fumbled that, and that would have been a fumble 6, but he hangs onto the ball. It's going to be 2nd and 20 here for Alabama. Wow. Okay, I got to get this poll out. I'm going to let this poll go for 10 minutes. Hopefully y'all vote on this, on whoever y'all think's going to win. Allow additional votes? No. Okay, Poll should be started. Y'all should be able to see a poll and vote on who you think is going to win. I'm still picking Alabama because I think Bama's going to win. I'm also going to start a prediction because I feel like both of them is cool. Second down, and the tight end that was hobbling before the game looks like he makes a reception and gets not many yards. Kalen DeBoer, it looks like he is shaking in his boots. Okay, let's also do a prediction. Who wins tonight? Same thing. This one actually can earn you channel points. So let's go Alabama, Oklahoma. And submission period, I'm going to leave this open for 30 minutes. So anyone that comes by can see what they think about that. Okay, cool. I've done everything I can. Let's put the stream up and let's chat. 3rd and 10. So that was a good 10-yard pickup there by the tight end. I was kind of not paying attention, so that's on me, guys. I apologize for that. I'm just trying to keep up with everything. Okay. All right. Chat up here, game here. I'm ready to go. No one voting on the poll yet. Get there and vote. Okay, I got a commercial. There must have been a timeout. I wasn't even paying attention. There must have been a timeout. That's on me, y'all. That's on me. Okay. Game is in commercial, 7-0 Oklahoma if you're just tuning in. And if you're wondering, hey, is this I just want everyone to know. You look at the screen, that is not the real game. That game is not real. That is College Football 26 going. I hope y'all can see that. But, you know, I don't know if like there's 80-year-olds in here that don't know that, but that's what it is. So, let me get locked back in. All right, I'm good. I don't know how to see if anyone even voted on it, but that's cool. I need to see that anyway. Nobody's put any channel points on it yet. How do I see the poll? Nobody's voted on the poll yet. That's fine. Y'all ain't got to do any of that. Okay. Game still commercial. YouTube video comes out at 9:15, so I'll probably have a link to the YouTube video going in the chat in case anyone wants to see my official predictions for the entirety of the college football playoffs. It should be a lot of fun. I mean, I think we have really good potential for a lot of good games coming this year. And I mean, not only bowl season, because I know bowl season kind of is like regurgitated down to like this form of content where like people just don't play, you know, people just don't play in the games anymore. And that's unfortunate because, you know, I mean, Notre Dame, for example, the team gets snubbed from the playoffs, some believe, and instead of, you know, just playing their bowl game against, who would have been against, like, Texas or Michigan or Vanderbilt or, no, BYU, I think. We could have really had the Catholics versus the Mormons, but Notre Dame decided, you know what? We don't want to play the game. I think that's a baby move, but if you're a Notre Dame fan and you agree with that, that's fine. It's just, I think those guys want to play with each other one more time. When this game's over, I might jump into some Dynasty while this game's going. And once we get to the second half of games and things calm down a little bit. But YouTube video coming out, which is exciting. 96% uploaded. Ty Simpson is helmet off, talking with Kalen DeBoer about getting to play together. Does anyone know, top of your head, is Kalen DeBoer a play caller? I really don't know what Kalen DeBoer does. Like, I don't know who called the plays for Washington when Penix was kind of like balled out with those 3 receivers. By the way, we're back. I didn't want to like totally throw everyone off because I'm not like broadcasting this correctly. 3rd and 10. Bama with the ball at their own 15. Their own 14. Oklahoma up 7-0. Ty Simpson in the shotgun. Running back motioned out to be his tight end. Probably just a block. Simpson takes the snap. Retreats to his own end zone. Runs around. Tries to throw. Almost takes a safety. And the throw is actually almost complete but incomplete. So they get away with one there. And Alabama's going to have to punt. Back to Oklahoma from their own territory again. So this is not a good start for Alabama. Their first possession, they go 3 and out. I think they went 3 and out on their first possession. Their second possession, they go 3 and out. So this is starting to become a problem. Alabama's offense is not, and Ty Simpson's talking his guys up like, hey, we got this. Be careful because they might be in for a, Oklahoma's going to put up some defensive monster here, and Bama's just not able to score. This punt doesn't even cross midfield. Oklahoma's going to have the ball after a fair catch at like the 46-yard line. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Did he not get this ball off cleanly? It was almost blocked. It actually might have been tipped. That ball was tipped by number 38 on Oklahoma. It looks like he got like just his fingertip on it. And that is going to be another rough thing for Alabama. They're showing it right now. Oklahoma's average starting field positions their own 33. Bama's their own 13. I mean, it doesn't look like that much, but Oklahoma's now had 2 drives started across the 40-yard line. Not across the 50, but across the 40. Oklahoma 1st and 10 from the 46, 3:45 left in the first quarter. Mateer on the gun. This looks like the play where he wants to take a shot, just checks down to a tight end, picks up about 7 or 8 yards. Checks it down on a drag route to his tight end. And this is Oklahoma's offense is playing better than I expected. Their defense is really good. We already knew this. But this offense is actually putting together a game plan that's getting to Alabama. Oh, this game's over at the top? Oh, no one told me that. I didn't even realize. So it was 17-14 at halftime. Nobody scored the entire second half. I don't remember a play from the game. That's crazy. Okay, second down. The camera crew is not ready. They run it up the middle, and that is going to be barely enough forward progress for a Oklahoma first down. I am going to play the next game because I can't keep up with I can't keep up with what's going on in a game. Like, I can't play Dynasty right now while doing this. Next game up, we're going to go Texas A&M against Miami is in the ACC. Okay, cool. Oklahoma 1st and 10 from the 35. Mateer in the gun. I like this formation they've been using, and it's going to be a handoff to the guy in motion who dives on his head for a 5-yard gain. Why did he do that? Number 6 on Oklahoma just dove forward like he was about to score a touchdown. That was dangerous. He landed almost on his head. Sheesh. I mean, these guys are crazy. You know what? Let me make sure my settings are down so y'all don't hear the game, because you don't need to hear the game. We have something more interesting for you to hear. 2nd and 4. They gave him 6 yards there on the play. Game controls. Game settings, we'll say. Okay, starting field position. Now they're saying it's Oklahoma at their own 41. So I think the numbers were wrong. From the 30, a shovel out to the right. Running back holding with one arm is going to get 3 yards, we'll call it. It's going to be 3rd and 1 for Oklahoma. And we're running down to below 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Let's go to audio settings. This should be fine, actually. Y'all should not hear any of the game. And if you do, please correct me, because I think I turned it down so y'all don't have to hear this. You should be fine here. Yeah. I can hear it because I don't just want to listen to myself talk in silence, but y'all should not have to hear it. Okay. There is a flag on the play. Kalen DeBoer is screaming top of his lungs. It's an after the play unsportsmanlike conduct on Oklahoma. Interesting. And when I said Kalen DeBoer screaming at the top of his lungs, I lied. It is Brent Venables screaming. They're both similarly looking. Red shirt, red hat. So that's my bad. I got them too confused. Let's see what happens here. An Oklahoma guy not even involved in the pile. A lineman just pushes him over. And Brent Venables is furious with that. Wow. That's a big call, because that would have been 3rd and 2 or 3rd and 1, 3rd and 3. Now it's 3rd and 18. And they're back to basically where they started the drive here. 3rd and 18, Mateer in the gun, just going to take a check down swing pass, which is going to go for. He breaks a tackle inside the 35. What a great effort there to get to 4th and about 7. And if they don't feel comfortable, that seems like enough yards to want to go for it. And if that's the truth, that feels, I mean, I'd be okay with them going for it. But does Oklahoma have a kicker that can knock in a 51-yarder? We'll see. Okay, next game up, Miami, Texas A&M. We'll see. Did I do 4 minutes last time? I'm going to do 6 again. 17-14 feels low scoring, so I'm going to go 5 minutes off. Exhibition big game team. This game is at noon. It's in Texas. I'm going to assume it's going to be a clear day. All right, it is going to be a 51-yard field goal here from Oklahoma. That kick is leaking, and it is good. Nice kick. Nice kick by the kid. 10-0 Oklahoma leads. Let's hop into the next game here. Wow, I am shocked that I am shocked. I gotta turn this down. I'm shocked that Oklahoma's come out here and taken a 10-point lead. That's just been not at all what I expected. So, shout out to them for that. I can't even vote on this? That's stupid. Okay. There's an ad break coming in 20 seconds. So for anyone that's joined and is about to see that, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about it. I've pushed it back as much as I can. I've snoozed it as much as I can. So it's just, I have to roll ads, I think. I don't think there's any way to turn them off. So that's, I'm new to this whole thing. So don't yell at me. If you want to sit here and listen to more broadcasting, more than welcome to. All right. Ty Simpson clapping his hands together, acting like we got this. And you know what? I hope they do. I hope they do. They just showed the total yards. Oklahoma has 118 total yards. Alabama has 5. I mean, this has to be a drive right here to do something. They need to do something here. If it's a field goal or a first down even, they have to do something here to act like they're playing offense. So kickoff goes for a touchback. Ball's going to come out to the 25-yard line. If you're enjoying the game on the screen, I'd take more power to you. But I'm sure you guys are going to be confused because, like, you're watching something happen up here, and I'm like, whoa, Alabama. You're like, what? Like, what game is this guy watching? Or you just got the ad break, and everyone just dipped out of the stream. That could have happened, too. I mean, the number is fluctuating. I don't know. It's weird. All right, we got 1st and 10 from the 25. It's going to be a run play to the left side, a handoff, and the running back gets pulled forward by the lineman for 5 or 6 yards. I thought that was a flag. I didn't know you could do that. He, grabbed the running back, the lineman, he kind of, guided him forward. I didn't know you could do that. So that's interesting. 2nd and 3, the clock is ticking. Alabama does not have to run a play before the end of the first quarter, and they probably will not. They're saying, we're okay with the 10-point deficit going into the end of the first quarter. And, they're running up to the line, 5 seconds to go, and they're going to run a play. It's going to be a handoff, and that goes absolutely nowhere. Jam Miller gets jammed up at the line for a pickup of nothing, and we go to the second quarter with a 10-0 first quarter lead for the Sooners. Wow. Interesting. Who would have thunk that that's what the first quarter of the first playoff game of the year would have looked like? Last year was all over the place with Indiana and Notre Dame. And this year, John Mateer gets on the board with I think a 6 or 7 yard rushing touchdown to get in the end zone. It is now a timeout. I don't have to go to the restroom yet, so I'll wait till another TV timeout. But, wow. YouTube video coming out in 25 minutes. It says it's pending visibility, which is interesting. Is it done? I hope so. Who knows? I think it's done. Yeah, we'll say it's done. Okay. I'm going to close out of YouTube. Nah, I'll wait on YouTube. We got a chicken tender commercial, so if anyone's in the chat and you want to say what's up, please do so. I've got a couple minutes of a break. Well, we can watch Carson Beck run QB sneaks. Man, early day tomorrow, it's ROTC commencement. So all those people going off into the military for Ohio State, great for them. I'll be there and doing the works for them. It's at the stadium, so that's pretty dope. Carson Beck slinging the ball. See, what I was saying in this video is if Carson Beck looks like this, like he's looking on this first drive, I don't think they can lose. Really, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, man. It's getting late early for me. This is what happens when I have to get up at 7 o'clock. Dang. Okay. Oh, that was good. I just cracked my neck. I'll probably run some Dynasty here in a little bit if this game gets out of hand. Which I don't. I hope it doesn't, but you never know. Okay. I do need to turn my heat on probably because it's 65 in here, and that's feeling a little bit chilly right now. Okay. Game is coming back on here. We start the second quarter. Alabama's got a 3rd and 3-ish. Still no first downs yet for the Tide. Not a great offensive start for them. Not a great offensive start for them. All right. The Tide are on the field looking for first down. Their first down of the game. 3rd and 3. Simpson in the gun. Takes a snap, looks left, throws immediately, and that's incomplete. Horton staring down the ref looking for a call. That ball wasn't even close. That, I don't know if he got held out of his break. Let's see. Yeah, he did. He did get held. His shoulder pad got absolutely grabbed out of the break, and DeBoer is fired up about it. He's got a case. He's kind of got a point. He is absolutely upset with that call, with that no call. And Alabama goes 3 and out for the 3rd straight possession. Wow. This is a hard watch for a Tide fan. This is a really, this is why people are speculating that Kalen DeBoer is going to leave, and the punt is shanked out at the 40-yard line. Nothing going right for Alabama down. They're going to mark it at the 38, which is a little bit nicer, but just nothing going right for the Tide, and I can't lie. It's really fun to watch for some people, and I get it. Both coaches are screaming their heads off. Venables was really mad at the lineman, obviously, for costing them 15 yards. DeBoer mad at the refs for not calling a flag. It's just because the guy's yelling at him, "Do your job!" You could see it, and the lineman's like, "I know, yes, coach. I shouldn't have smacked the guy when the play was over. Yep, I know." Mateer comes out in the gun. On 2, takes a snap, throws over the middle, and that is good coverage on Alabama. Dangerous ball. Either got batted or tipped around. If that ball gets tipped the wrong way, it's a pick. And I know, the second or third play of the game, it was almost a pick 6 for Alabama if the guy was just in a little better position. But good coverage. Kind of had his arm around him there, but I don't think you're going to get that call ever. The ref is looking the wrong way to get that call. So they're never going to get that call in a million years. 2nd and 10. Mateer, hands off, run forward for about 2 yards. 3rd and 8, and Alabama's defense maybe started tightening up there at the end of that last drive. Chad, I don't know if I'm going to make it to 11 o'clock tonight. I really don't know if I'm going to make it. I'm going to have to post... Oh, man. Another good neck crack. I'm telling you, I got some good neck cracks going. Is cracking your neck bad for you? Because it's something I've been doing my whole life, and I don't know if it's, good or bad or whatnot, but I found it to be really good. All right, 3rd and 8. Mateer takes a snap from the gun, rolls right, looking for a man open, doesn't see one, and then he might have gotten him in the sideline. Everyone on Bama is saying no. The refs are talking. They're going to call it a catch for a first down. One of the Bama guys like, nah, he was out of bounds. Mateer almost throws that ball out of bounds. That is a fantastic catch. if he held on to that. Wow. The guy is like 8 yards over on the sideline. Ball is thrown out of bounds, and Dion makes the catch. They tried to go quick, and the refs obviously stopped it. It's Dion Burks, I believe. I've said his name a couple of times today. Great catch there, if that's real. It's hard to tell on such a small computer, but what concentration. The ball's flying past a Bama guy. If his foot is down, it's hard to tell. His feet are kind of in the air. His feet might be down. I don't know. It's hard telling. It's really hard telling. I think he's in. I think that's a catch. If his hands stayed under that ball and that ball didn't move, that's a great catch. Wow. That's some like Carnell Tate catch that he would make. Did Mario Craver make that catch in the game or no? Well, he doesn't even have the ball in his hands, so how could you even tell? Challenging in sports games is broken. You shouldn't be able to do it. There's no reason why you should have to say I'm challenging a call in order to get like the game to call something, right? That just makes me mad that it's like I have to physically go to do something to get that right. What's up, person? I'm not gonna read your username, Oliver. How's it going? Um, 1st and 10 for Oklahoma here. They did call it a catch. They did call it a catch. I'm good. I don't know you, so if you're gonna start selling me something, I don't want to hear it. But if you're nice, you can keep it. I had somebody come in here and ask to like buy stuff and whatnot. All right, Mateer takes a snap, throws over the middle, and that ball is caught. That ball's caught 15 yards, 15-yard gain for Dion Burks again. Buddy, where did you choose your username from? That's such a unique username. 3000. I love it. Log my account to this. Okay, that's funny. Um, okay. If you don't know, I'm sitting here broadcasting the college football game going on right now. The game on your screen is not the game I'm talking about, but I don't know how familiar you are with all that. Oklahoma gets a run to the left side for about a loss of 2. Bama, I don't know. It feels like they're tightening up their defense, but Oklahoma's making great plays to keep making the sticks move. That was almost a fumble too. Are you watching the game or nah? You just here trying to get a little broadcast from it. Because I also like totally transparent. I don't know if what I'm doing is allowed on Twitch. I haven't been stopped yet, and I probably shouldn't say it like that. I'm just bored, to be honest. That's cool. That's cool. So I don't know what I'm doing. I'm supposed to do, but we'll keep doing it. Mateer in the gun. Mateer looks right. Quick throw. Complete to Dion Brooks again. He's having a game so far. Pickup of 6 or 7 yards, and that's going to leave 3rd and 5-ish, 3rd and 4-ish for Oklahoma at about the 25-yard line. Yeah, I know. I've done that a couple times tonight where I've been like, yeah, it's a pickup of about 6 or 7. No, you're good. You're all good. Bama 0 for 3. Bama has gone 3 and out 3 times in a row. Bama's offense does not look good. I picked Bama. I will show you, like the YouTube video that comes out in 15 minutes shows me picking Bama, and I'm standing on that. 3rd and 5 from the 23-yard line for Oklahoma. It's all right, I believe. Shotgun snap. Mateer takes it, looks, jump pass over the middle, complete. 1st down to the tight end, down to the 7-yard line. Wow. Oklahoma fans got to be thinking this is a dream. This looks like Ohio State, Tennessee last year, where just everything Oklahoma's doing is working. I can't believe it's being this dominant. I can't believe it. Current drive marks 7 plays, 56 yards. Was it that? Is it really that much? It's come from a diehard Bama fan. I'm a diehard Ohio State fan, by the way. So we probably don't see eye to eye, but I'm doing some heavy scouting of these teams. I thought Bama was the better team here. Ooh. I didn't even describe what just happened, but Oklahoma just hit a wide open touchdown over the middle. Wow, I missed that play. 100%. Oklahoma score is making it 16-0, extra point to make it 17-0 coming up here. This is bad for Bama fans. Now, what happened on this play? Snap comes to Mateer, and it looks like it's a fake QB draw, which turns into a jump pass. That's exactly what it was. And they'd kind of been running that where, like, Mateer's like, all right, I'm coming. And as soon as the linebacker or the corner commits there, Mateer just floats it over the middle, and the guy's standing there in the middle, wide open, touchdown. 17-0. Bama's got some work to do, but luckily they've got Ty Simpson on their side and Ryan Williams, who I've still not seen do anything today. It's crazy. Kind of like a flea flicker. Yeah. The running back didn't touch it, but it was like a little jump pass, like what Tebow would do. That was the Tebow specialty right there. And Brent Venables is cooking right now. I don't know who's calling the plays for Oklahoma offensively. I know it's not Brent, but he's absolutely cooking. And that's just, it's wonderful to see that, like, because Bama, like, obviously people don't agree with Bama getting to the playoffs. I made a video about it. I'm totally fine with it. I don't think it mattered. I mean, like, you shouldn't get punished for making your conference championship game. Bama should start Austin Mack. He's better. Austin Mack was an old Ohio State receiver. Do you guys also have a backup quarterback named Austin Mack? Because I can't believe that. And Ty Simpson was like a Heisman favorite a couple weeks into the year. So that's crazy that Bama fans are like, you gotta start the backup. I love that, though. I love that. We're in a commercial break right now, it is what it is. I'm hoping they figure stuff out, because this right now is, I mean, everyone's complaining about the group of 5 getting 2 teams in, me included. I'm also complaining about it, because like, oh, I want to see Notre Dame, or I want to see even like BYU or Texas or Vanderbilt or Utah, but this is embarrassing so far, and this is kind of what happened to Tennessee last year, where everyone was like, oh, SMU and oh, Boise State, Indiana, they didn't deserve to get in, but Tennessee gets smacked. And no one says a peep. It's like, well, that's Ohio State. So I'm really hoping that Bama turns it on here, because like, we all want to see good games. I mean, I'm sure there's a good chunk of college football fans that don't want to see a good game, because I don't know why people hate Bama so much. I mean, it's just because they're good, right? It's the whole like Patriots, Chiefs, Celtics, Warriors, I guess. We don't want to see eviscerations, exactly. Like, if that's the case, then at the end of the year, it's just going to be like, well, let's just go down to 8 teams then. It's like, no, like, we get more games, we're lucky. We just want to see competitive games. And it's crazy that you put up Bama against Oklahoma, and you're thinking, all right, this is going to be a close game. Like, this was supposed to be probably the best or second best game of the weekend. But no one's going to say a peep. It's going to be all about Oklahoma. It's going to be all about how great Oklahoma's offense and defense, like maybe Oklahoma's a contender. But when James Madison loses to Oregon tomorrow, it's going to be like, you can't put in these teams. I mean, Notre Dame would have put up a better fight. It's like, well, look at what we're watching on Friday night. And coming from a conference elitist, as in someone who would like to put in the better teams. You don't know if it mattered because they were going to lose to Indiana anyway. That's fair. I definitely would have liked. I mean, after we watched Bama against Georgia, I think people kind of realized, maybe Bama isn't all that. But still, I think you give anyone a chance in a one game season. It's us against them. Winner goes to the next round. Loser goes home. You can't say you hate Alabama's odds in any of those. Kicker drives a strike, hooking to the right here, and that ball is going to be fair caught. Ball comes out to the 25-yard line here. Mateer now with 2 touchdowns on the night, 1 throwing, 1 rushing. And they're showing the rushing one right now because it was very similar to the passing one, where he kind of got the ball, ran like his QB draw, and then on this one, just floats it over the guy. Bama's coming out on offense here at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. 10:51 to go in the second quarter. Ty Simpson spreading everyone out. They're going to go 5 wide here. Simpson in the gun. Probably a pass unless it's a QB draw. Oklahoma showing blitz, and they're going to send it kind of. They only send a 4-man blitz. Ty Simpson rolls to the left and throws the ball into the ground. It was to Ryan Williams, who was on one knee, but it's just, I don't know, there's something weird going on with the Ryan Williams connection the last couple weeks. I mean, you kind of notice it throughout the season. And I have the take that if Ryan Williams plays the way he played last year, they're going to win this football game. But Ryan Williams has been irrelevant. And that's, you can't have that from your best player. Ty Simpson in the gun again. No one next to him. Motions his running back over, who then stands to his right hip. Simpson fakes the handoff, throws, gets about 5 yards on the play. Heard rumors that Ryan Williams might transfer. That's interesting. I don't understand why you would leave Alabama. I mean, you look at the receivers that have come through there. Julio Jones, Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devonta Smith. I mean, there's many guys on there that have come through. Amari Cooper. I'm sure I'm missing a lot, like John Mechie even. A lot of guys on there. Jameson Williams, obviously. Just guys that are NFL bound. He's not, but it's weird how he's not gotten much playing time, isn't it? Like, he's supposed to be the best receiver, and then Jeremy Bernard's getting all this time. Jeremy Bernard's in motion right now. 3rd and 5, by the way. Bam in the gun. Let me do my job first. Takes a snap. Throws like a prayer off his back foot, and it's going to be caught by whoever number 17 is across midfield on 3rd and 5 to the 42-yard line of Oklahoma. Nice play by what I'm guessing is the slot receiver. Almost doesn't make the catch. Ball was thrown a little bit behind him. It's not Horton. It's not Bernard. It's not Williams. It's their 4th receiver, Brooks. Interesting. Nice play by the kid. First down, Bama. That is their first down of the game. They finally don't go 3 and out here. Down to the 41-yard line. Simpson's still in the gun. Got his running back on his left hip. Not even paying attention to the Miami-Texas A&M game. I can't even speak. Simpson rolls left, just shot puts the ball away. That is close to intentional grounding. That was Simpson going head to head with a guy. We got a scuffle coming here. Simpson goes head to head with an Oklahoma defender, just talking that junk, which is a crazy thing to do down 17, but I respect it. Simpson's good at short passes, horrible on long passes. That's interesting because Ryan Williams is one of the best deep threats in college football. Like, Jeremiah Smith aside, I'm a Buckeye through and through. But Ryan Williams, you throw the ball up to him. You gotta. He makes plays. 2nd and 10 here for Bama. That was almost intentional grounding, but, the ball was so bad it actually almost was near a receiver. Shotgun again. Not a lot of under center formations except for one. Simpson takes a snap, throws over the middle, wide open, tight end, 1st down. It's the guy that was injured, number 80, that they were showing his wide foot. Cuevas? I don't know how to pronounce his name. But that is inside the 20, and Bama is rolling down inside the red zone. I think inside the 20. Am I wrong? Yeah, inside the 20. Down to about the 18-yard line. 1st and 10. Bama under center. Got to change AirPods. That's chill. Bama was under center. Now Ty Simpson motions out wide. Not himself, but he motions the running back out wide, and he gets in the gun. Simpson takes a snap, looks. 2nd read, 3rd read, pops it to his tight end. What a weird pass. He had his guy open, but couldn't quite set his feet. Looks like the ball might have slipped out of his hands. Had the tight end open, but just not able to complete it. Let's see what happened here. Did that ball slip? He pumped, and then he kind of just tried to float that ball to his tight end. It wasn't a terrible throw, but it was down by his feet. Watching the game now? Nice. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, Mr. or Mrs. 3000. That's super chill of you to do that. I just realized my controller went off. We're chilling. Let me make sure my party didn't just disconnect because... Oh, I did. I got disconnected from my party. Oh, well. That's what happens when you leave your controller idle for too long. Throw it to Proctor, low-key. Throw it to Proctor. I don't see why not. Proctor's been that guy. There, he's looking at Proctor right now. Proctor just comes up talking to him like, give me the ball. It's crazy that they can't even find plays for Ryan Williams, but they have enough plays for Caden Proctor. Oh, man. 3rd and 6. I must have missed a play. I think they might have ran the ball while I was dealing with that. 3rd and 6 from the 9-yard line. Jeremy Bernard is lined up at halfback. Play clock down to 5. Needing to snap the ball. Simpson snaps it, rolls right, throws back foot, and that is caught to Jeremy Bernard for a pickup of 4. 4th and 2. And I think they're going to go for it here. I don't think they would kick the 3 here. They need some momentum, and they need it fast. They're not looking to bring out the field goal team. They're going for it. 4th and 2. Halfway done with the second quarter. Oklahoma boys standing up. Might have just gotten the play spoiled. Let's see what happens here. This would be very Bama-like to score on this play. Kind of like we're not going anywhere yet. You might be a little ahead of me here. Let's see what they do. Ty Simpson in the gun. Simpson looks, fires, caught. 17, catches it. He breaks 2 tackles, 3 tackles. Touchdown. Brooks. Wow, that play works. That was a little, I'm guessing that was a little like Z-spot. Ladzier Brooks. Kid runs a little spot right, a little curl, a little hitch. It was absolutely a Z spot. I know that play from Madden anywhere. That was just simple Z spot. Play works. Kid slips 3 tackles. And that's how you get on the board. And that wasn't, I mean, yes, it took a 4th down conversion. But they didn't run the ball terribly efficiently. It was Ty Simpson making throws like he did in the first half of the season. And if they're going to win this game, it's not going to be because Jam Miller has a good game. It's not going to be Jam Miller. It's going to be Ty Simpson. It's going to have to be fast. Bama does get the ball coming out of half, so they have a chance to get a stop here, get the ball back, maybe kick a field goal before half. And then potentially 17-10 half getting the ball. We got a game. We're not done yet. So let's not act like we're done yet. We're still in this one. YouTube video comes out in 2 minutes. Real excited to have that one come out. I was very pressed for time on that one. So, do I watch the NFL? Yeah, of course I do. Unfortunately, I'm a Browns fan, so it doesn't really count. YouTube also. My YouTube is way better than the Twitch. Like subscriber count wise. But I've wanted to do like YouTube for a while on the side. But now that I've got a new job, it's kind of like, how many subs? I've got 2,200 and some. But let's just call it 2,000. New video comes out in 2 minutes. Is this game almost over? Third quarter, 14-6. Sheesh. Not even close. Okay. I accidentally unplugged my controller, but that's chill. 533 is not bad at all for just starting this year. That is, like, it took me 2 years to even start getting any traction. And it all happened this year. Like, I was at 375 subs going into 2025. And it just all went, so I'm still relatively, like, small. But what kind of content do you make? I do literally this. I do sports. I did a lot of shorts, like Ohio State shorts. But I did some gaming. I did some sports talk. And that's kind of like what I'm trying to get back into. Now I know this is your first stream in here, but I just moved and got a new job. So now that I have a little free time, I'm trying to get back on the YouTube and Twitch grind, like the socials grind. And that's what this is all about. Like, playoffs are on. It's a perfect time. Trying to make a little something. New videos out. I got to put the link in the chat. I only post shorts and sports history. Right now, my friend beefing with someone, so help him with his beef. I had beef too. When I started YouTube, I had beef with someone in Bam Bam Cam, which you can see is my name now. But this person in Bam Bam Cam had more subscribers than me, and I was not having it. I was like, oh, can't have that. Get shareable link. Hold on. Link copy to clipboard. All right. YouTube is in. There we go. I gotta keep that. Okay, hold on. New YouTube vid out, and I'm gonna have that ready to go. Oops. Boom, more subs. I'll tell you, I thought subs mattered, but if you're looking for like monetization, subs don't really matter. Subs don't matter past about 1,000, which is what I've come to realize. Like I got up here to whatever it was, like 2,000, whatever, and it meant nothing because like I don't have watch hours. So if the beef is about sub count, like that don't even matter. Like you can just make shorts, like sports edits, like that's what I did, sports edits, and that's kind of what worked out. Oklahoma comes out on the field now after a touchback. Again, 17-7. 7 minutes to go. We'll call it 6:52 left in the half. Mateer has played very well so far. So we're actually pretty similar in like content, I guess. But it's good. But the thing is, like, I don't think we're going to be able to monetize that unless we put our own spin off of it. So that's like, why I need to start doing stuff like this, where I'm like actually giving my commentary over it. Because I can't just post like Jeremiah Smith making a crazy one-handed catch and being like, "Pay me, YouTube." Doesn't happen. Mateer in the gun throws a quick screen to Dion Burks, and he's gonna get past the first level defenders. Picks up 15 yards down to the 40-yard line. Wow. Just, I mean, I know that's not really a great play by Mateer, but you know, it's 15 more yards on a stat sheet. Regular edits of stuff you like, that's awesome. I mean, as long as you're making stuff that you don't feel burnt out by, that you feel like you're making it's making you happy to do. That's what, like, I posted shorts. I did like 3 months straight of posting a short every day, and it was great. But, it doesn't really matter if you don't, I mean, it was great. I wouldn't change it for the world, because now it's like, whatever. Like, check your channel. I'll absolutely check your channel out. Yeah. Yeah. We're similar niches, sports stuff. It feels like it could be good to see what we both do to like. It's called Alabama Fan 67. I love that. I love that for you. I'm gonna look at it right now. Let me go on YouTube and put it right now. That's how I know you just started this year. I better see a lot of Alabama content on here. I can't show it on the screen. I mean, I guess I could, but you're not gonna be able to see it. It's on my laptop. Let me find it. Oh yeah, I see you. Alabama superfan, and you got Ryan Williams as your thing. Oh yeah, I see you got shorts going on. Hold on, let me get back to the game. We're in 3rd and 3 right now for Oklahoma. When it gets a timeout, we'll look at it. 3rd and 3 for Oklahoma. Kind of want to pop the video up here. Mateer in the gun. 2 tight ends come in motion to the right side. Mateer takes a snap. Oh, he's almost going to get drilled, but he escapes the sack, rolls left. Look at it run. Throws deep down the field, and it's dropped. That was a touchdown if the guy catches it. Wow, 4th down. Alabama's going to get the ball back. They could have scored there. They absolutely could have. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, let's look at this. Alabama fan 67. I love this for you. Oh, yeah, like Steph Curry at it? That's cool, that's cool. Big Alabama fan. Do you have any videos or just shorts? All right, Oklahoma's going to come out and punt on 4th and 3 from almost midfield. So they're going to pin Alabama deep. There's a flag on the play. Is that delay a game? Yes, it is. Repeat 4th down is what they say. I need to put it on like a Nightbot command to like put out the video, but that's fine. Oh, speaking of, hey Nightbot. W block? No way. You're ahead of me, so I'm assuming they're going to block this punt. Are they really about to? That's so Alabama. Oh, he dropped the punt. He dropped the punt. Oh, no way. And Bama's going to get the ball here at the 30-yard line. The guy, whoa, he has trouble with the snap. That's what happened there. So good for Alabama. I mean, people got to be thinking, like, this is exactly what they feared. Wow. This is what a turn of events. This is exactly like the Rams game from last night where the guy dropped the snap and then he still tried to punt it. Come on, man. You can't do that. You can't do that. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay. 4:23 left. This is perfect timing for Bama to come down and try to control the last couple minutes. Bama throws over the middle, 1st down inside the red zone. I gotta stop reading chat if I'm gonna get spoiled. You gotta give me like a 10-second buffer. You gotta see the play, count to like 10, and then wait and then I'll see it, because like you're like a good 20 seconds ahead of me. So I'm assuming he's about to get snagged here. Oh, guy comes right off the edge and just hammers him. Eesh. You're all good. You're all good. Second down and probably 18-ish. We'll see what they call it. We actually got a good game coming on up here. Should we just talk about this game? Miami and Texas A&M? It's a low-scoring affair, but, you know, maybe I have to put the games a little longer because they're not scoring enough points. Ooh, he didn't even feel him coming. Simpson's looking to throw that. Like, he had no pocket awareness at all for that guy. 2nd and 17, I was 1 yard off. Simpson in the gun. Running back on his left hip, takes a snap, throws quick out to the right. It's caught by Horton. Horton gets around a guy and picks up 4-ish yards. Yeah, I know your channel is kind of, it looks similar to mine. It's like, I mean, it's a lot of shorts. And so, you definitely do seem like you just started at this. So that's awesome. Like, it's starting something new and already having 500 subs. Like, you were already at like the first stage of monetization, aside from the watch hours, which I don't know how close you are with like views and watch hours and whatnot. But 500 subs is really hard for a lot of people to reach. And like, it took me 2-ish years to get there. Like, it took me 2 years of inconsistently posting to get there. So awesome on you for doing that. Couldn't be better. Like, that's great that you're able to start like that. Simpson tries to throw a screen and it gets nowhere, but luckily did not throw that into traffic. 4th and 11. Bama's going to kick a field goal, and again, still 2 minutes to go. They knock this field goal in. Have a chance to get a stop again. Oh, really? So, like, the religious stuff is the ones that got popular. That's interesting. How does that work well with, like, doing sports edits, though? Like, does that conflict at all? Like, people, like, see sports edits, and then they see, like, the religious ones, and like, hey, okay, so it's more of, like, a... Okay, he made the field goal. Sorry. I just totally blanked out. Bama knocks in the field goal, 17-10. So far, we have a one-score game here. It works good? Okay, cool. I assume, actually, like, if you just did a religious channel, that probably does really well. Especially, like, if you did, like, a long-form, like, religious videos. Just, like, doing, like, if you read, like, a scripture or something like that. That would probably be, you know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how religious channels do, but I know that, you know, religion's a very big, like, popular thing. More popular than sports. Like, religion, sports, politics are all, like, the 3 pillars, what I would guess. 21,000 views, nice. That's really good. That's, I mean, when you see, like, I know right now it's like, oh, not a lot of people in the chat, but, like, you think about how many people are actually watching. Like, just having one person to talk to. You had 21,000 people watching that. That's pretty cool. Okay. We're still in commercial here. I guess if we're in commercial, let's watch Carson Beck lead himself a game-winning drive here. Do you have any prediction for tomorrow's games between Miami and Texas A&M? Or if you think there's going to be an upset in Oregon or in Texas Tech? Nope, not Texas Tech. Oregon or Ole Miss. I would assume the answer is no. Oh, also, I'll ask this too. You asked me if I watch the NFL. Do you watch the NFL? And if so, what's your favorite team? Texas A&M? Interesting. I'm picking Miami. You'll see. If you watch the video that I just posted, I picked Miami and I picked Alabama, which is both underdogs and both on the road. So it's a tough one. But Texas A&M, I mean, they're going to be good games. That's what I'm hoping. We just get 2 good games. Multiple teams you like? Yeah, with the NFL, I kind of just go towards, like, fantasy players and whatnot. Or, like, oh, I like the Chiefs this year. Oh, I like the Lions this year. Like, this year, it's kind of fun to watch the, I'm trying to think of who, like, I've enjoyed watching the Patriots this year. I've enjoyed watching the Rams. I was rooting for the Seahawks last night. I don't really hate a lot of teams anymore. I used to hate, like, the Patriots and whatnot. I don't hate the Chiefs. A lot of people hate the Chiefs. I don't hate the Chiefs. Pats, Ravens, Eagles, Titans. I like that. I'll explain Titans. It's funny. Okay, Miami's going to have a chance here at a game-winning 50-yard field goal. Oh, Julian Sands on my screen. Hi, quarterback. Me and Julian saw him in the locker room a couple days ago, taking out his own trash. Like, man, they make him do all that? Okay. 50-yard field goal for the win for Miami. And if they knock it in, we can go ahead and get to the next game, which I'm going to make 6-minute quarters. Titans fans, since I was younger, as soon as I saw the logo, they do have a really clean logo. Is that field goal up and good? It is. Miami wins walk-off field goal. What was the Titans you fell in love with? Like, I don't know how old you are, but was it like Chris Johnson or was it like Ryan Tannehill? Like, what was like Derrick Henry? Like, what was the Titans teams that you were like Jake Locker? What were the teams that you like got into? Ray Joseph. Interesting guy to win player of the game. Didn't even notice he was going off. Okay, we're back in this game here. 1st and 10 for Oklahoma. 2:08 to go in the second. Bama still has 2 timeouts, so if they play this right, they could have 2 minutes left and the ball with about 1:50 left. Went to a game like 2 years ago. Cool. 2 years ago, Titans. I don't remember them being very good 2 years ago. Oh, it was Levis? Oh, it was Will Levis. Ugh. Mateer on the keeper is going to pick up about 3 yards. Very moderate gain. And that takes us down to the 2-minute warning. Smart of Alabama to be like, we'll wait till the next play. Because, if it's 3rd and 2, they might not call a timeout. But if it's 3rd and 8, they're like, yeah, I'm good. So if Levis was a rookie, who was starting there? It wasn't Tannehill, was it? 2 years ago? Was it still Levis as a rookie? I know they had like Malik Willis. I feel like there's a guy in there that I'm not remembering. Like some veteran guy that played. Okay, next game on is another SEC home game. Are all 4? No, okay, there's one Big Ten, 3 SEC home games. And Tulane is in the American. Look at me knowing my teams. Tannehill's before him. No, I think you're right. I just can't remember who it was that there's a team I'm forgetting about. I just can't remember who it is. 3:30 clear. Cool. Let's change from big game team to broadcast team. Tannehill was definitely like 2019 to 2021-ish. Was like the peak of Brian Tannehill's career. But 2 years ago, 2023, I can't remember. Like Titans football 2023 is so like back burner. Favorite song? What's your favorite song? All time? I have no idea. That's such a loaded question. What's your favorite song? Do you just know that on the top of your head? I haven't thought about that in a while. There was a really weird phase where I was driving like 3 hours to work every day, and I wouldn't even listen to music. I would listen to like sports podcasts. Metallica or Eminem, that's like 90s vibes right there, 2000s vibes. Interesting. I have no idea. It definitely changes all the time. It just depends. Like sometimes it's a new song. Like sometimes it'll be like, oh, I just heard the song for the first time. This one's my favorite right now, and then it'll change like a week or two later. I would genuinely say I just don't have a favorite. It's just whatever I'm feeling that day. Charge my AirPods again. My AirPods have this issue where they do not charge, so I've been. I probably should have gotten new ones for Christmas, but I'll figure that out. We're assuming Ole Miss rolls in this game, right? I would assume nothing else. I forgot I gotta get on a flight. Don't buy new legs yet. Okay, cool. We're back from the 2-minute warning here. Let me get back situated. I was just, I was not ready here. I gotta put this on like a timer or something. Oh, I could pin it. I missed a good catch. I have it on. I haven't seen it yet. You still spoiled it for me, huh? Let me pin this. Yep, there we go. All right, let's see. Mateer loads up, throws over the middle, and oh, nice catch over the middle to midfield. Unpin after, manually unpin, or end of stream. Okay, that's cool. All right, that should be pinned for the rest of the stream then. All right, so they pick up the first down, so good thing Alabama didn't call their timeouts because now maybe they could try to use them sparingly here. Maybe get the ball back with about a minute left. Still kind of hoping Bama gets the ball back, or at least they get a stop here. I'm going to sound like I'm rooting for Alabama, but I mean, I did come through for that sack. Mateer looking around, and he's going to be sacked for a loss of about 3. And now I would expect Bama to use a timeout. If they don't, I don't know. Welcome back, Mr. Xbox. Nice catch over the middle there. Got up in full extension that with 2 hands. That's textbook right there. Nothing fancy, nothing one-handed. Just a good way to keep those chains moving. Okay, so Bama did call a timeout there. Good. Good. That was expected. You think you got to get a sack. You get the ball back with, like, I don't know, 40 seconds left, and you can maybe come down and get a field goal. My feel for this game is kind of almost getting over here. I thought this would be like 23-20. No way. Did you just spoil a pick 6? Whoa, he threw it right to him. No way. Is that Ryan Williams playing defense? Welcome into the stream, Jacob. How's it going? Wow. Wow. That's crazy. What is John Mateer doing? He legitimately, I don't know if his receiver was supposed to run like a little curl there, but he absolutely just like made this a tie game. That I could have never seen that coming. Man, all Mateer had to do was just run some clock and go into halftime there. Tie game here in Norman, 17-17. 17 unanswered for Alabama. I mean, now you got to think Oklahoma's got 3 timeouts and a minute 15 left. How aggressive do they get? Because then you get to a point where, you know, they could. I mean, where was that going? He probably thought he was throwing to the. He did throw a dot to the defense. I was gonna say he's throwing to the white jersey. He's like, oh, that's my teammate. Dang, poor Mateer. He's not feeling good after that one. That was a bad throw. He threw a dot to the defense. I like that one. And he almost got there. He just was a little bit too slow. Julian Sain would never throw a pick 6. Kalen DeBoer's back in, and now he's happy. Brent Venables, let's see him. He's probably not very happy. I saw Julian Sain a couple days ago. I've seen him around the locker room now a couple times. It's just weird because, like, I'm assuming he has this situation where, like, everyone knows who he is. And I'm just walking by. I'm like, hey, I'm not supposed to, like, I'm not weird about it, but. Wow. Okay, so Alabama gets the pick 6 there. It's the same guy that scored against Tennessee at the end there. That's crazy. And that play absolutely flipped the game. So, good to see that. Good for Bama. Yeah, this game is totally flipped on its head. This went from, like, Oklahoma kicking a field goal to go up by 2 scores at halftime to now we got a tie game and Bama gets the ball. Whoa, and that ball's tipped. Ooh, second down. John Mateer's got to be careful here. Still a timeout for Bama. I mean, they're spiraling right now. Don't even worry about Tulane about the score here against Ole Miss. That is irrelevant. They really thinking Lane Kiffin not going to be coaching. Mateer, who was playing well, 172 yards, 2 total touchdowns, 1 pick. Now facing a little adversity. Oklahoma's defense is gonna have their work cut out for them here in the second half because all the momentum here is in Bama's favor. 3rd and 5. If I'm Bama, I'm calling timeout here. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, Oklahoma gonna try to run hurry up maybe. But this is a weird situation here of like, do you let the clock tick down or do you try to go for some here? Because if they don't get this, it's 30 seconds. It's a punt return. It's a blocked punt, which we've already seen. I mean, special teams being dominated by Alabama right now. After like the first quarter, Alabama could not punt. It felt like Oklahoma was starting the ball at midfield every time. 3rd and 5, 30 seconds to go. Smart of Oklahoma to let the clock tick. And Mateer is just going to run and not quite get a first down. But will Bama call timeout and force a punt? They do. Okay. Wow. My prediction don't look too bad anymore. It don't look too bad. I did pick 23-20 Alabama, which is on the board, but I would not pick that right now. I'd probably go a little bit higher up, which is crazy because how's Ohio? It's cold. It was snowing today. It was about 28 degrees. It was actually warm yesterday. It was like 45 degrees, 50 degrees yesterday. So it was a little warm. It reminded me more of Florida, even though that's still like kind of cold. It's kind of chilly. But it got down to 2 degrees earlier, I think last week, and that was like, whoa. I'm not used to the frosty roads. Oh, Kalen DeBoer is heated right now. He's like screaming, squawking top of his lungs. There's a flag on the play, which makes me think there's a flag on Bama giving Oklahoma a free first down. What day Secret Santa? Because I got invited, but I told him I'm not in the state. But I am coming back home the day before Christmas Eve. But I'm kind of only coming home for like 3 days. So Tuesday. Oh, that's the day I fly back. That's crazy. Wait, maybe I stop by at midnight. I'll be there at like 1:30 in the morning. Because I get into Orlando at like 11:45. But like I wouldn't be there till 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm not even going to try to make that happen. I also don't have a car. Like my car's up here and I'm flying down. So I got to figure that out. Can you share in here who you got for Secret Santa or no? I hope it wasn't me. I hope I'm not involved in this because I told him I couldn't go. Did I see the penalty? Not really. The penalty kind of went over my head there. Or at least tell me what you got your Secret Santa. You don't have to say who it was. But you say what you got him, I think. So was there a penalty on Bama there? Oh, okay. I gotcha. That's a good person to get. Okay, so what was he dropped his headset and they called sideline interference? Really? After he's calling timeout? It's kind of it's a weird call. Isn't there a warning for that though? Like where you get like sideline warning before you get all that nonsense? Huh. I don't know. Oh, that's weird. Okay, I think they're re-showing what happened. Oh, no. The ref ran into one of the... Oh, that's not what happened. Okay, so the ref ran into one of the coaches on the sideline there. Ah. Interesting. Tulane going crazy. I'm not even watching that. That's what I think they thought. His headset dropped, but that's not what happened. They just showed it. It was a coach on the sideline that ran over, that kind of the ref tripped over. Tulane going crazy. Mr. White Chocolate, or Jacob, do you think any of these teams tomorrow, the Tulanes or the James Madisons, do any of them actually have a chance to win? Because I would make the argument, no, they don't. Kirk is like grabbing his headset from him right now. They're playing around in the booth right now. So Kirk was, wait, time out. Kirk was in Seattle yesterday. Really? Okay, that's interesting. So Kirk was in Seattle yesterday. Now he's in Norman. Is he doing another game tomorrow? Oh, Chris Fowler got ran over on the sideline. When was that? You think Tulane has a chance? That's interesting. That's really interesting. Is it because of the whole like Lane Kiffin not being coach anymore? Because I don't know what's been up with my feed. Sebastian, what's going on, man? You missed it earlier. It's halftime now? Okay. It's halftime now. I can use the restroom. Sebastian, you missed it? It said there was like 24 people watching. And I was like, but nobody said anything. So I don't know if like it was a bug. But I looked at it, I was like, huh? Right now, Sebastian, I've got a football game going on the screen here. 24. It said 24, which is like slamming numbers from the most that have ever been in the chat. But like it, but yeah, this new person just says it was only you after, but I swear the number said it was like 24, and I was like, what? Like it just didn't feel right. I'm gonna pause this game in a little bit. Pam's popping off. I don't know. It might have been a bug. It might have been a bug. But we'll see. Right now it says 4. Thanks. I see that. But like I'm talking like an hour ago. Like for randomly, I was just sitting here like watching the game because I'm doing kind of what I did earlier on that one stream. I've got the college football game on here and I'm playing some random game up there. Like who cares? Tulane about to take a 10-point lead here on Ole Miss. Is interesting. No, not right now. You missed it. That's why I said you missed it. Also, new YouTube video out. If you look at the pinned comment in the chat, new YouTube video out. It just came out 28 minutes ago. So if you're going to spend 10 minutes to watch something, it's my college football playoff predictions. Kind of. We'll watch once I get home. Where are you at, Sebastian? You're actually probably near all the action going on right now because you're in Texas. Hook 'em. You got a game at Oklahoma, you got a game at Texas Tech, and you got Texas A&M. There's no Texas Tech. In the car. You going to the Texas A&M game tomorrow? I don't know how close you are to that. I don't know how big Texas is. I love that emote. I do need to make more emotes. I forgot to put that on my list of stuff. Okay, it's halftime. I do want to pause this game and use the restroom, but I'll probably wait until maybe if Moobot wants to come out here and say there's an ad that's going to be played soon. Depending how much does it take it. How close are you to College Station, though? Tomorrow you have Christmas with some of my fam. We'll talk about watching what? I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow. I might stream again and do the same thing tomorrow night. We'll see. I have to do a commencement for ROTC at Ohio State because all the Oh, so you're near Texas A&M? No, that's the wrong person. Sorry. Oh, 30 minutes? Not bad. Not bad. Hi, Jacob's dad. Mr. White Chocolate. Hello. It's been a really crazy week, and like especially the last month. I'm really excited to be coming home because it's cold. Also be nice to see the family and just like go outside and see the sun. I don't know if you could tell, I might be getting like really white. I'm here for, okay, so I've come down on the 23rd, but the 23rd is a wash because I get in at like midnight. So we're not even going to count the 23rd. And then it's Christmas Eve, Christmas, the 26th, and I leave the 27th in the morning. And we're driving up the girlfriend's car. So she's officially moving in the 27th. We're going to do one day. So I'll only be home for 24, 25, 26. But, yeah, so I've got basically no time for anything. Like, I'm coming home, I'm celebrating Christmas with my family for a couple days, and then I'm gone. You won't even know I'm there. I haven't been telling anyone because they're going to be like, people in Orlando are like, let's hang out. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Sebastian, your birthday is soon. Don't you and LeBron share a birthday? Sounds like you stop by when you fly in. I'm considering it. I just have to figure out how to do that. Because I fly into Orlando. And I wouldn't be there till 1:30. We don't usually... Where you live? Wait, me? Oh, Melbourne. Melbourne. No, I'll be in Melbourne on like at 2 a.m. on New Year's Eve or Christmas. I don't know what I'm saying. I will be I will be in Palm Bay on Christmas Eve at 2 a.m. So like not Christmas Day, and so I'll only be in. Oh, from the Twins? Like 15 minutes, but I don't have a car. Bam special for LeBron's birthday. We'll see. An ad is going to be starting in 30 seconds, which means I'm going to use this time to use the restroom. I'm pausing the game. Can I pause it? Nope. I guess I can't pause it. Ask all the questions you want. I'll come back and answer it. Why can I not? Yeah, let me pause the game. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, first bathroom break. First bathroom break of the night. Gosh, it's chilly. I'm about to put on a blanket and fall asleep. Okay, wait. What am I? Okay, let me go back through these questions because I know I gotta answer something. Sebastian, so your birthday is the 30th or the 31st? I don't know when LeBron's birthday is. I know it's one of the two. I think his is the 30th. Jacob, I will be about 15 minutes from the Twins, but I don't have a car. Like my brother and my mom are picking me up, so I don't have a way to get there. I mean, I could tell them like, hey, can you drop me off here? But I'm gonna be like, I would have worked and then flown in, and it would be like 2 a.m. And I'm probably not gonna want to do that. It's gonna be late. So I don't know if I would want to do that. Oh man. Okay, let's get back to this. Okay. Is Tulane Frill about to beat this team? That's so stupid. So stupid if that's what happens. I don't know if he. Hi, Sebastian. I don't know if any of what I was said, if what I just said, came through the chat because I forgot there was an ad. But anywho, Jacob, what I was saying is that I'll be in, like, I get into Orlando at like 12 at night, and then it'll take me, an hour and a half to get to Palm Bay. And I won't be driving. It'll be in my mom's car with my brother, me, my mom, my brother. And it's gonna be like 1:30, so I'm probably not gonna want to go that late. But I'll leave it open. I'll say there's like a 5% chance because I would have worked all day and then flown in, and like it's gonna be late. So I don't know if I would want to do it. I don't know. Gosh, it's crazy. I literally can't stay up. Oh, you just got back? So do I have to tell it again? Okay, Jacob, I'm gonna do it one more time. I fly in at midnight. I get into Palm Bay at like 1:30. I don't have a car. So I would have to be like, hey, mom, can you drop me off here? And then someone else would have to take me back. But it's going to be like 1 o'clock or 1:30 at night, and I probably won't want to do that. I won't say no. I'll say probably not. See you, Sebastian. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know if I'll stream again within the time I leave. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Sunday actually. Sunday I got a graduation party. But we can drive you. I know, but it's gonna be really late, and I'm gonna be really tired because I would have worked all day and then flown in. But like, y'all for real think you're gonna be doing stuff at 2 a.m.? I feel like we're usually done with that by like I'm usually out of there by like 11 usually. You know, and I know like some people drink, and I don't want to make y'all like not drink so you can drive me home. See you, Sebastian. If I don't see you before Christmas, happy Merry Christmas, happy holidays and whatnot. Gosh, such a nice gesture. You guys would for real do that for me? I don't know. We'll see. I'll text you guys when I get in. I don't want to make you guys not like I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna really want to do that at 1:30 in the morning. That just don't feel like me. You know, that's like I can't even. You probably don't know. I've been going to bed at like 10:30. I can't even stay up anymore because I get up at whatever time, 6:30. I'm an old man now. I just it's over. My life is over. It's just it's it's becoming an early bird. It's up to you. I know. I don't know yet though. I really won't know until I'm there, and I don't want to make you guys wait on me and like be like at midnight, be like, okay, I'll come, or okay, I don't know if I'm coming, because I really don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna feel after I get off a plane. I'm probably gonna want to be like, I'm probably gonna want to go to bed. But it is very coincidental that that's the day that they gotta kick a field goal here. It's coincidental that that's the day that you guys are doing it, which kind of makes me feel like I should do it. With that being said, Jacob, do you have any other plans for the holidays? Like, I don't know if your family celebrates all of the above, but I know y'all usually travel too. It seems like you guys usually go somewhere. I don't know if that's Christmas or summer, but they really went for it. They ran it up the middle on fourth down. I guess it was almost halftime. I would have kicked it. They're really factoring in the Lane Kiffin hire. That's good. Have you seen any of the? I'm employed now. Where are we? Can you say where you're employed out, or is it like one of those I can't tell? You know, because that'd be pretty cool. But I hope you're doing something that's like in the realm of what you went to school for. You could say. I hope it's like I work at Publix. That's awesome that you were employed. I think that's really good. And you know what? It took you what it take? They make parts for Boeing, the planes. Oh, yeah, it's perfect. That's literally you majored in whatever it was, aerospace engineering. So it's right up the alley. 7 months. Yeah, that's totally fine. Because you just graduated in May. Yeah, I would really even say like the summer doesn't count. Like it really only took like 4 months. That's awesome. Did you start yet, or is it like a you start later, like January 1st? I don't know what the process is like. I know HR here was like really slow. Like it took them like 4 weeks for me to get started once I had already gotten the job. So I don't know what it's like. Today was the end of your first week? Okay, so you got a little start right before Christmas. How do you like it so far? That's important. Making sure that you actually enjoy what you're doing. It seems like that's like hard work, you know? Like I don't know what it is. It's all right. Typical Jacob. Pay is good. Where is it? Is it in like Melbourne, or do you have to drive a distance to go there? Because I would say, Port St. Lucie. Okay, so you're going like an hour southish. Yep, that sounds about right. Wait a minute. What day is the Jake Paul fight? Is that tonight or is that tomorrow? That's gotta be tomorrow, right? Is that tonight? Is the Jake Paul fight tonight? And I just didn't know it? Wait, it's tonight? Okay, wait, I actually have to watch that then. I was gonna go to bed. Ugh. Oh, you'll have to move? Wait, that's awesome though. Is the pay good enough to where you can move and be on your own? like an apartment. I don't know what prices are in Port St. Lucie. Okay, perfect. Psh, That's like that's awesome then. I mean, now you get to do the thing, and luckily you're close to home. So like you're an hour drive, but at least like I don't know about you, but driving south seems a lot easier than driving north. Like it's a lot more open. Like once you get past like like the whole Sebastian Vero Beach drive is fine. I don't know about how past Vero, but I'm assuming the first like 30 minutes of it is like nothing. You're just like cruising, staring at the trees. 95's chill, yeah. North 95, like Vieira area. I'll tell you, 4 lanes down there. Interesting. I used to do the Orlando to Palm Bay drive every day, there and back for like a year and a half or a year and whatever. And I would fill up my car like every 2 or 3 days. 4 if I was lucky. Here I've literally only filled up my car twice in a month and a half ish. City has a lot of traffic. There's a place in Port St. Lucie called Cool Beans, I think. It is a ice cream place. And that guy, because my dad works in Vero, and that guy that owns that place gets his car tailored for my dad, or gets his car or whatever. Gets his car fixed. Port St. Lucie, isn't it still like very underdeveloped though? I thought it was still like up and coming. Okay, 15 minutes south of Port St. Lucie. Okay, cool. I know there's like a Target there called Stewart. Oh, Stewart! Dude, you're basically like Jupiter area. That's a long drive. Stewart's close to um wait, Jensen Beach is down there? I thought Jensen Beach was north. Dang. I do not know my Florida. Yeah. You're almost getting down to Jupiter territory. That's crazy. Now you too far. You gotta go move down there. I would have said if you were like Vero Beach and like a little north of Port St. Lucie, then like maybe commute. But have you found any interesting spots to live in yet, or like a big circle of an area that could be nice? West Palm, okay. And then you're almost getting to like Boca Raton area down there. Like, I would say like living in Vero Beach is probably too expensive because that's like on the water and higher rent places. What's up, new person to the stream? Welcome back. The halftime has not come back yet for me, so we just chilling for now. While Tulane is beating Ole Miss for no reason. I think like I don't know if Port St. Lucie is a good place to live in. A little more expensive than Melbourne. Yeah. Wait, they're kicking a field goal? It's like an 80-yard field goal. And they drill every field goal in this game. I'm gonna look. My favorite pastime is like going on Zillow and seeing the prices of places. It's just like within the first week of moving here, I already looked at different places because I'm just like, where do I want to live next year? But moving's such a hassle. It's like, especially if you're getting an unfurnished place. Like I had to buy this couch. Apartments.com, is that where it's at? Pick me one? Okay. It's one of my favorite pastimes. Is just going on like Zillow and finding like what's my budget? What amenities do I want? Like do you want like are you looking to like move into a house with like people, or are you trying to do like a big, what do you call those, like those high rise, higher rent, higher whatever it is, like the ones that have like the gyms and the whatnot. Cause like this, I'm in like a house almost. Like I'm in like a 7-unit complex, almost like a duplex, but like what's 7? There's like hecta, octa. What's 7? I don't remember geometry. Whatever 7 is, there's 7 units in this building. So as long as I'm solo, that's fair. Yeah, not having roommates is so nice right now. Like I have people that are like above me or below me. But like this whole thing, SEPTA, that sounds right. Maybe. Like I've got 2 beds in a bathroom in here, and it's cheaper than Orlando or Florida probably, so. But yeah, apartments.com, heck yeah. That's where it's at then. Oh, I forgot. New Year's Rockin' Eve's coming up now. Every year, New Year's, same thing happens. I can close out of that now. Gosh, I can't believe it's only been 2 hours. I'm like struggling to stay awake. Are you looking for Port St. Lucie? Or are you looking for like Jupiter? Like what's your commute time that you want? Like would you do the 30-minute commute from Jupiter? Is there an east? It's probably just the water. What's west? I gotta look. Stewart or Jensen Beach. Okay. Gotcha. I think I have a friend that lives in Stewart from UCF, from the sports broadcasting program. I'm gonna check right now. I'm not gonna leak addresses though. Oh, so that is like on the water. You're gonna be like on the water. It's only a 22-hour drive for me right now. Oh, sorry, 15-hour drive. Different route. Yeah, Jensen Beach. Oh, I'm thinking of Fort Pierce maybe. Where's Port St. Lucie? Oh, there it is. Oh, so you're right outside. I might have been thinking of Fort Pierce, but yeah, Port St. Lucie is actually way bigger than I thought. But yeah, Stewart, Jensen Beach right there. That's chill. I didn't realize whatever it is, Jensen Beach is there. Cool. Wow, it actually looks huge. I didn't realize it was that big. I'm going to apartments.com. But a weekend at the job, that's cool. And I mean, how did you get it? Did you just like apply on LinkedIn and that was it, or some sort of recruiting process? I don't know what it was like for those smart majors, like the ones you had. Oh, new Avatar movie out. I haven't seen the second one yet, but I might have to make a move to see that. I'm looking on the wrong website. I need to stay hydrated to keep my throat from sounding like Stewart, Florida. Oh man. Definitely more expensive, yeah. You're looking at like a condo. Like it's crazy here in Ohio. I'm looking at places for like $900. And there it's like you're not going to find one for less than 1700. Two beds would be cool. Two beds would be cool. Just have some extra space. You don't want any roommate at all? Like, I mean, if it was somebody you knew. I don't know if you know anyone that's down there. Or like if, oh, by the way, Jacob or Jackson got the job too or whatever. Or like Luke. I was going to say Jackson, yeah, like Jackson. Because what Jackson does, it seems like he can kind of do from anywhere. I've been there before. Jackson almost moved in with me, remember? Not anymore. um, yeah, because Jack, that would actually be cool. Oh, and Jake. Wait, isn't Jake doing a job in like Melbourne? What's up with everyone? I only get to see people a couple times a year. Like didn't Jake get that job in Melbourne or no, but Jake got the job in Orlando. Oh, he almost moved in with Jake. Oh, ha. Okay. With Jake and like his sister and whatnot. Well, that's super exciting that you got something. That's the hardest part, like the place will come. You might have to suffer for a little bit to drive. Oh, and he fumbled. No way. What is this Ole Miss game? Throw it. Throw it. What's the what is the longest you would be willing to make the drive from home? Because I would assume you're like a 15-minute drive to the highway. Oh, so you're actually just moving out now. Okay, cool. Airbnb it is. That's kind of sad. We're all just growing up and leaving home. Luckily, you're getting to stay in Florida and getting the weather. I'm ready to be done with it. I only have to do it for like 9 more years, probably. Okay, 4th and goal from the 30. What is your play call here, coach? All right, yeah, that wasn't terrible. I've seen worse. And we're coming back here on the Oklahoma-Alabama game. Bama gets the ball start of the second half. So let's see what we're feeling. It feels like all the momentum is in Alabama's favor right now. Jacob, if you want to update me on is there anyone else that's doing something interesting? Like, why didn't Jackson move in with you? It feels like that would be perfect. Like, he gets to be a little bit away from home, like drivable distance. His job he can kind of do from anywhere, you know? Maybe just not ready to leave home yet. I don't know. But that feels like a good chance for him to, a good way to get out and get away. Money not consistent. Oh, he wants out? Okay. Interesting. You can only take so much of your parents. Just like breathing down your neck. That's funny though. I feel like what about like one of the twins? One of them just graduated. I know that. I don't know if they're still gonna be living in that Orlando house though, or if they're selling that now that both of them are done. Did they already sell that house? I don't know. Bama's back. They both have jobs. Nice. Fake handoff. Simpson getting pressured right away. Jeremy Bernard with the catch. Guy that I don't remember seeing a lot of action in the first half, and picks up 12 yards. And is there a fumble? He got hit hard from the behind, but I feel like he was down before the ball came out. We'll see. Oof. Oh, and there's a fumble in the Ole Miss game. That's a touchdown. Uh-oh. Ole Miss right back in it. What are Luke and Gabe doing, if you can share? Because I just saw Luke's post about, or whichever one just graduated. I saw somebody's post. I can never remember. Probably Luke's post, I'm assuming. That ball is tipped. Specifically? That's fair. I only really know, I think, what Jake did. Like, Jake and Carter kind of work together, don't they? Or they both do something similar. Both in engineering, yeah. Like, Jake and Carter kind of like same thing. Like, they're doing something up there in that Melbourne area of, like, the government-y things. It's crazy. All y'all for real. Carter has a job. I thought he did. I thought he was like in the realm of signing or something when we had went to Buffalo Wild Wings like a while ago for Danny's birthday. Interesting. You obviously talk to them more than I do, so I don't know. Simpson barely gets the ball out, and that is incomplete. They lost the contract? How does that work? As in, like, whoever's in charge of everything, just like, not like, oh, we forgot it, or oh, we misplaced it, but like, it just like fell through. I'm assuming that's what happened. Ole Miss is not out of this game yet. 2 timeouts, 3 minutes to go. Not that it matters at all. 3rd and 6 for Bama at the 41. Simpson in the gun. Running back to his left side. Oh, got it. Okay, so it had to do with... Oh, somebody definitely moved there. Somebody moved. That was awkward. I think we're getting Oh, Simpson almost got killed. I think we're going to get offsides there for Oklahoma. They call false start. Okay, so that makes it 3rd and 11. Interesting. And it's Caden Proctor, the Heisman hopeful, who scored a couple touchdowns. Earlier, the guy in here that's a Bama fan was... talk about get the ball to Caden Proctor. So I don't know. Oh, and the guy hit Simpson right in his chin. That's crazy. What about like I know what Jackson does. I know what Danny does. I talk to Danny all the time. Is that it? No, there's like Wes, Hayden. Who else comes to Secret Santa usually? Thomas. What does Thomas do? I don't hear a peep from Thomas. His birthday's tomorrow. Ooh. Ryan Williams almost made an acrobatic catch, but it did not work. Wait a minute. Did Tulane just almost ice the game there? I don't think he found a job yet. When did Thomas graduate? Was his like recent-ish? Oh, Williams kind of dropped it. Ryan should have made that catch. The ball just goes right through his hands. He's having issues. Like the ball just went right through his chest. You and Jake in the spring. Okay, Danny, my best friend's in the chat. Sorry, Jacob. No offense. I don't get that excited for anybody. Hi, Danny. Danny, what's your least favorite part about Jacob? Oh, Ryan Williams, one season wonder. Hi, Danny. Hi, Danny. Hi, Danny. So good to have you guys in here. This is so nice. I'm telling you guys. I know it says that there's like 3 viewers or whatever. I'm telling you. Earlier I was looking and it said like it just kept going. Like it was like 18, 24, like 11. I'm looking. I'm like this thing never goes up by more than like 2. And this is only like my 3rd stream in the last week. So I was just surprised. Like I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I don't run it. I'm just trying to make YouTube videos and whatnot. Danny, did you see the new videos out? The new YouTube videos out, Danny. There it is right there. New videos out. It's my college football playoff predictions. How's everyone? By how's everyone, I mean, how's Danny doing? Gosh, it's just Danny. It's funny when I still talk to Taylor and like I talk about you guys because I'm like, oh, you know Danny. He's the one he's dynamite. Puka dropped 46 on me. Who are you playing? You playing Jacob this week? Share the bracket on ESPN. I'm not allowed to do that. I'm not allowed to. Did you see the drop pass? I did see the Ryan Williams drop pass. We're talking about it. Like Ryan Williams is just having issues. I'm not allowed to make a bracket. I cannot enter anything that has a reward. It's sad. So that's been rough. I don't know like exactly what the rules are. Maybe I'm misinterpreting it, but I can't enter anything that has a reward. I can't like. Oh, you're playing Luke this week? Okay. It's weird. It's like I can't put in any money. I can't win anything. I can't lose anything. Anything with risk or reward is like can't touch. So, which is honestly like for like NFL, I think there is. I'm just assuming like they sent very specific emails. They're like, "Hey, they did not pass rules. You can for pro." No, I cannot do any NCAA affiliated sports. No, they didn't change it. It did not get passed. They were talked about passing it, but it did not pass. So still no NCAA affiliated sports. The only one that you could really do is like horse racing. I don't know what else is in NCAA. But yeah, I know horse racing is one of the 2 that are like, or one of the few. Like even like fencing, Euro leagues. I don't know, because soccer is an NCAA sport. I don't think so. It's not just American. It's like anything that has anything that you could play at the college level. Like maybe like ping pong. I might be able to do ping pong. Ping pong, horse racing. What are you doing, kid? Run it. Did anyone just see what? Did anyone see what that play was right there? This game is a troll. Okay, I forgot the game's on. Exactly, like I'm gonna have the scoop for Man City. Okay, 1st and 10, Oklahoma handoff, pick up of about 3 or 4 or 5, churning his legs. 2nd down. All right, Hail Mary time. Let's see it. Okay, wait, why was that like 2 on 2? That was kind of close. Almost QB just ran right out of bounds though for no reason. That's my thing. Is like it's like I have the scoop on like the Diamondbacks baseball game or something. Like I understand that I cannot bet on not only like Ohio State sports, but like yeah, you said it. You said Tulane had the upset coming. Tulane has a chance. If college football thinks so, it's real. It's like I understand not being able to bet on any college sports. That makes sense because I actively do work with 36 different college sports. I can understand that one. Like it's not like I'm gonna know who's gonna win between UCLA and Notre Dame in a game, but like whatever, that's fine. But like any pro sports doesn't make sense to me. Like what do I know? I don't know anything really. What do I know about? I don't know nothing about nothing. All right, last game of the night. Hopefully, what are all the games have been like? Nobody scored more than 20. So I'm gonna try to maybe up the clock a little bit. What conference is James Madison in? Sun Belt? J. Yep. Okay, cool. I think the reason why these games are close is because I'm playing on like no minute quarters. This is a 8 o'clock game, I think. Okay. Let's do it. Anywho, back to what we were talking about. Yeah, the betting rules are weird. It's rainy. Where? Here? In Oregon? Oh, hold on. I'll go back and change that. It did definitely rain yesterday in the Seahawks game. Yep. Going back. That was, by the way, picked the Seahawks yesterday. Because this is what's weird. I have pick'ems in like fantasy leagues that I started. I don't know if I have to like drop them or be like, oh, guys, no more reward. But like, I'm just not going to say anything. It's just, whatever happens, happens. Okay, did I miss him? James Madison. I picked Puka at 40 plus fantasy points. Did you really? With all the noise going around with the team, it was kind of funny. Like his brother does whatnot, he does whatnot. This looks good. 8 o'clock, rainy. I'm a millionaire now. After the play, some sort of block maybe? Personal foul on Uncle Homa. Oh, that ain't even bad. He was just standing there. He was like, what, me? He was literally just standing there and the guy ran into him. Alright. We're back to this. Alright, I want to hear both y'all right now. Picks to win the entire thing. Obviously, I know I'm going Ohio State. Jacob, I feel like you're a Georgia guy. I feel like I don't know. I know you. I feel like you're like, oh, SEC, go Dogs. Please refresh your game. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? I'm playing on Xbox. I have an ad. Be back in a minute 30. I love it. Thank y'all for supporting me. I'm going to get like 3 cents after today, which is that's 3 cents closer to my goal of 10 cents or something. I don't know. Maybe if I get enough ad revenue, I can turn on the heat in my apartment. That's what I should do. I'm trapped. Help. What's wrong, Danny? What's wrong? Your stream behind? What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, is my like audio or video like really delayed or something? Danny's back. Danny subbed with the Prime. Let's go. That's $2.50 for me. Thanks, Danny. Easy Prime subs. Just gotta stay on and get $2. What do you mean my stream's behind? I have JMU winning it all? Mm-hmm. Danny, you're saying you don't have Ohio State winning it all? That's interesting. Oh, I have a question for Jacob when he gets back. I have a very, very, very big question for Jacob when he gets back. Oh, you're saying the Bama game refresh. Oh, I know I'm behind. I'm like 30 seconds behind. I think it's because I'm on Hulu. Hulu just naturally has like a delay. I don't know what it is. Okay, Jacob's back. Okay, I refreshed the Alabama game. I'm still gonna be behind. I've been behind all night. The guy in here, the newbie, the Alabama fan, has been like, I don't want to say the name on stream because this is going on YouTube, but the Alabama fan, Mr. Xbox 3000, has been like spoiling the plays because no, I'm not saying it. Has been spoiling the plays because he's ahead. And so like we're like, oh, pick six. I'm like, what? I'm behind, but I'm just gonna deal with it. It's nobody's fault. It's like whatever. Anywho, Jacob, my question for you. I hope this isn't revealing too much. How did you feel? You're lying. You're not. Holy Bama's not true. No, you're lying. You're lying. Hold on. They're at the 40-yard line for me. Hold on. Okay, we got to run out to the left. And there he goes. Oh my goodness, there he goes. And that's like 20. Okay, that was like 30 yards. Who cares? Y'all are trolling, right? Am I that far behind that I just saw a run for 30 yards? Like, I know it was a good play, but like, are we gonna? Is that better? If they score on this play, then I'll be like, I'm really behind. What's your question? How did you feel about the Puka Nakua celebration? You said just wait. Okay, hold on. Bama has not ran a play from the year 30 yet. Here we go. Ty Simpson. I didn't see it. Okay. He did an anti-Semitic celebration kind of. Let's see. Here's a incompletion. Am I that far behind? I'm like 3 plays back from OMG Bama. It's from Aiden Ross, yeah. I don't watch Aiden Ross, but I saw it's probably weird. Ross made him do like a I don't even think Puka knew. That's the thing. Like I could totally see Puka not knowing what he did. Aside from him like clowning on the refs and whatnot. But he did like a I also, by the way, I didn't even know it was an anti-Semitic celebration. Like I didn't even when he was doing it, if I wouldn't have known that it was, I wouldn't have known. You guys are kidding, right? You guys are absolutely kidding. Are you guys Okay, they just scored. They just scored. Wait, you guys have kind of be trolling me. Touchdown, yes, okay, touchdown. I'm glad Xbox Gooner is here to say touchdown. Okay, so y'all are trolling me. Got it. Thank you for waiting 10 seconds, Mr. Bama fan. Now, if they miss the extra point here, my score prediction is still alive. My parlay. My score prediction was 23-20 Alabama. So when you guys were saying just wait, are we trolling? They made it? Okay, thank you. So you're at what is Jacob at the game or something? You're talking like you're like 3 minutes ahead of me on the game. Oh, I just cracked my back really good. Oregon's gonna smash James Madison. My bad. No, not you, Xbox Scooter. You're like at the same point I am. White chocolate here is all like, OMG Bama. You called them? You mean you called Alabama to get the place? Told them to score? I knew it. You're Vegas. So I told you to wait. Yeah, I get that. Danny hasn't even recovered from the touchdown yet. Danny's doing like the worm on his ground or something. He didn't even said anything in like a minute. Danny just out here like time of his life. Okay, welcome back, Danny. His parlay hit too. Are y'all? What's y'all? Wait, y'all have Alabama right now? How to celebrate because my parlay hit? What was the parlay? I have to know. Was it an over? Did the over just hit? I don't even know. Is like Bama over total points? That sound right? I'm trying to guess. I don't look at the lines anymore. It's just good not to know, I guess. Oh man, I bet the over, but that's it. Okay. What was the over? How low was it? Like it's already hit at 24-17? You saying Bama has a chance now? They're up 7, you know? I'm on Bama too, by the way. If you go watch the video I posted, I'm on Bama. I think Bama's got it. Okay, wait. This is what I was asking. Jacob, who's winning it all? Who's winning it all? 41.5? That's not over. So your over did not hit yet. You think who? I don't. Is that team playing? It's about to. What are you like 5 minutes ahead of me? Is Bama gonna get like a pick six? The momentum is all in Bama's favor. Not listening to the game, you really have no idea like what the crowd is like, but I'm assuming they're stunned right now. The Ohio team that's in it. I know. I kind of given up that whole thing of like it's Ohio State. But like here, bro, they keep it like it is more than serious here. It's like I don't know if I told you. Like when Ohio State was playing Indiana, I made a comment. I was like, you know what? I don't know if it'd be that bad if Ohio State lost. And they looked at me like I just like committed war crimes. They were like, what? Mateer dead? You're like, what are we doing here? He just got sacked twice in a row, so I just saw that. It's not even fun. Okay, is he about to get hit a third time? Hold on, let's see. Let's see. Mateer back at the 2. He just tossed the ball. He's not dead. We're trolling, guys. We're trolling. He's fine. He's walking off the field. Unless he's gonna get plowed here walking off the field. Is he gonna punt on 4th down? We have to keep you guessing. You guys are just trolling me. At least Xbox Gooner has done a good job of not spoiling it. You know. Oh, Oregon scored, and it's rainy. I should probably make sure I don't have any missed texts. Whoopsies. Dang, so Bama's now in complete control. We're going to commercial, I'm guessing here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, 24-17. We got to be midway through the 3rd quarter. I'm assuming. Yep, we're going to commercial. Oh, man, I have to be up at 6 o'clock tomorrow, I think. 90-second. Wrong button. Oh, well, okay. All right. I guess it's time I do that now. Thanks, Jacob. I can't even take the headset with me. Hold on. I'm getting there. Getting over there. Hold on. Do I have to go lower to the ground? Okay. Good? Everyone happy? Great. Now I have to reset this up. So thanks, guys. Okay. Holy JMU QB out? What happened? What did I miss while I was gone? I come back and the quarterback's dead and Holy Bama again. Oh, Brooke's been going off tonight. Okay. Okay, is my camera back to being good? We'll see. Yeah, we should be good. Bad news for JMU fans. That's funny. Okay, let's see. Can I go up a little bit more? Yeah, okay. I don't know. Maybe more forward. Hey. Okay, we should be good. Every time I come back, holy Bama! You guys are too funny. You guys are too funny. All right. What was I even like doing? What were we even talking about? Holy Bama. I updated all the links and there's also new chat commands. I don't know what the new ones are, but there's some fun ones now. I forget what they were. It's hard to tell. I gotta find a list of commands. Is there one that does that? Commands. Me and Nightbot just do some talking. The bot commands for the channel are available. Oh, cool. Okay. I didn't know that. All right, let me get back to the reason I'm doing this. 3rd and 2 for Alabama. 45-yard line. Going across midfield here. Ty Simpson getting happy feet. Rolling left. Throws down the field. Holy Bama, he dropped it. Did he drop that? Am I tripping? Did he drop that? Why are you clapping together? Oh, there's a flag. Hold up. There's a flag. There is a flag. Y'all probably like, dude, they already punted. Holding on the defense. That's a free first down. Moves the chains. And Brent Venables, not very happy about that. Just not very happy. Oklahoma's falling apart. I can't believe it. Is Ryan Williams even on the field? He's really not, is he? Unless that's him down there. Getting like absolutely no separation. It's probably Horton. Okay, Ryan Williams is on the field. Oh, that's where the holding was. Ha. Funny. Funny since I bring him up. All right, free first down. Is that a 10-yard penalty in college? Down to the 45-ish. Handoff. Up the middle. Spin move. No yards. So Jacob thinks the team from Ohio is going to win it all. I obviously think the team from Ohio wins it all. Who's the biggest threat to them, though? I mean, I feel like obviously Indiana and Georgia are talked about as like the damn you. Tech? I was going to say Tech. I feel like Tech is getting slept on. Yes, exactly. Now, did I post a video where I said Oregon will beat Texas Tech? I did. I did post that. But I still firmly believe that Texas Tech is underrated. So much so, I was rewatching the video I was editing, and I called them Texas A&M. That's how underrated they are. So, I don't know. I've watched Texas A&M play more than I've watched like Oregon play, more than I've watched Ole Miss play. That might not be true. I don't know. More than I've watched Oklahoma play 100%. More than I've watched Texas A&M. I've watched Texas A&M play a good amount. But like I've watched a good amount of Texas A&M, and they're pretty good. Like both sides of the ball, very balanced. Good quarterback too. So I can definitely see Tech. Like if Tech gets to the championship game, it would be against Ohio State, and that would be a fun one because I feel like, I mean, we're assuming, oh, Ty Simpson off to the races, picks up about 15 yards running. Oregon scores a touchdown while we're at it. How about this one? This is a good one. Outside of the top 4, which team would you say is most likely to make a run? I would lean Miami, which is very contradictory. It contradicts my belief that Ohio State's going to win. But is that a holding on the left tackle? No, he just hooked him. He just put him in a headlock. And he went, I didn't do nothing. They didn't even call it. Like if you don't get a bye, which team is most likely to go on a run like Ohio State last year? Like one that's like, oh, they're different. Like they've just hit a whole new gear. I don't think it's Ole Miss. They don't have a coach. I don't think it's Texas A&M. I just don't think they're good enough. But maybe that's the Ohio State. I've seen flaws with Texas A&M. Stared it down the pipe. Could totally be Oregon. Exactly. They play Ohio State second round. That's why I'm saying it. Like, I also think it's Miami. I don't think it's Bama or Oklahoma. I don't think they're good enough to get past Indiana. I think Carson Beck could beat Ohio State. I really do believe that. That's something that could happen. Ruben Bain's good. It's just Carson Beck sometimes only brought down by QB play, but he's also a vet. Exactly. It's crazy because like their biggest weakness also is like, hey, Carson Beck's pretty good. Sometimes. It's like Georgia's issue. It's like, wait, why is Carson Beck good, but also he's not? You know? I don't know. It's like which version are you gonna get? Are you gonna get the one that was lights out against some of the teams they played, like a Virginia Tech or a Notre Dame, or are you gonna get the SMU or the Louisville one? That's what I think people know the answer to. All right, Bama, 3rd and 6, almost entering into the red zone here. Guy in motion, Simpson in shotgun. Handoff makes me think they're gonna go for it on 4th down, but could just be try to get a 2-score lead, and that gets nowhere. So we've got a field goal coming up here. Kalen Ward not looking happy about it. I think it's fine. I'm like, shoot, take your lead. What channel? Where am I watching the Paul fight tonight? Is that a Netflix thing? It's a Netflix thing, right? Oh, did James Madison just fumble in the rain? All right, let's see. This kid pretty consistent inside of 35. I think they're saying it's a 40-yard field goal, so I don't know why that matters. Bam, bam. I put that one in. I was talking to ChatGPT, and I was like, what should I put in? And it told me to do that one, and I was like, okay. I love that you were scrolling through that. Did you detect was there a certified Bam Bam moment detected there? I feel like it's an improper use. I like how ChatGPT is being all like nice. Like it was like use some of these, but only for light humor in certain cases. And it was like I don't even know what they were, but they were like stupid. Like I'm not doing that. Oh man. That is one of the new commands though. There's a couple new ones I put in. If you could find the other ones that ChatGPT made, I'm gonna click on the commands. Must be hard making friends in Ohio. Are you telling me I'm cringe? It doesn't help when everyone in my department is like 10 years older than me. And that's an overstatement. But I'm fairly certain I'm the youngest in the entire like Ohio State athletics by a couple years. So like maybe a couple people that are, within a couple years, but like, I want to see if I can find the other okay, the about one's a new one. The goal. Oh shoot, Danny subbed. So I've got a goal, 5 subs, and I'll jump in snow. I don't know what that is. What's up, Kaylee? Hi. For real. They're all 40, exactly. Like my supervisor's 51. My boss is in his 40s. There's another guy I work with who's like 58. And like they're all cool. They're all cool. Like I do like everyone I work with so far. But I'm definitely the youngest in the that I've met. I've not met anyone. I've met one guy that started at 21 but is now 25. And he like was a student and now he's like in the tennis building or something. I don't know. It's like I just kind of go into work and like we go out to lunch sometimes, but like that's what my grandpa's like. He's like, if they all want to go out to drink after at the bar, you should go with them or whatever. And I'm like, are you making fun of me because of my glasses? I knew it was coming. He's like, if they want to go out to eat after, he's like, they don't like no, they got stuff going on in their lives. Like they want to go home to their wives and like their cats and their dogs. Like I don't know, it's cold. No one wants to go out and like I try to hang with my cousin once a week. Jacob, do you remember Noel? Do you remember Noel from middle school? Me and him hang out a good amount. He's up here. And so I've seen him 3 or 4 times. I try to hang out with him once a week, once every other week. I don't know if you know Noel. You might know Noel. The one who played football? He did play football. I think Pee Wee football. I don't know if he played like anything more than that. But he went to Southwest. He was a year above us. He was in TSA. Yeah, I know. That's a throwback. Noel's up here. Noel's a big Ohio State fan. Yeah. Noel Pagan. He's up here. Me and him are tight because he was real tight with Raina at the Twisted Cone. We were teammates. That's crazy. I'll have to bring you up because me and Kaylee just made a connection that Noel went to youth group with Kaylee's cousin. So, like, she was like, what? They know each other. I went to his house one time. I never did. I went to his apartment up here. I flew up here to hang out with him. But, he lives with his girlfriend up here now and 2 cats. He played nose guard. No, he didn't. He's like 5'2". He did not play no nose guard. He played nose guard. That's so funny. I gotta ask him about his nose guard days. That's awesome. Oh, Oregon's just routing James Madison here. Smallest one, and that's where he played. Nose guard. Interesting. What do we have here? Oklahoma got the ball. Did they just get it after a punt? I forget already. Down by 10. Mateer is going to have to make something happen. Get 6 yards. Not even in the fourth quarter yet. I need to go to bed soon because I need to get up at like 6 o'clock, but we'll be fine. Oh, shoot. My bad. My thing disconnected again. Oopsies. It keeps disconnecting me because I haven't been touching my controller. That's okay. Anywho, me and Noel, we're like tight. We're I've been talking to him about a lot of stuff recently because he's like 12 minutes from me. And so he goes to Ohio State. He's graduating I think he's graduating here next semester. So that's cool. And yeah, I've been over there a couple times. He's helped me out with some stuff, but good person to know. Hopefully when Kaylee gets up here, she wants to hang out with them a couple times. She won't answer that. Anywho, oh boy, hold on. There we go. Yeah, he went to Southwest. Did you not know him at Southwest? Because that's interesting. He was a trailblazer. He was in Gap. Did Oklahoma just fumble? No, they just got stuffed on 3rd and 1. They might have gotten it. They got it. I'm not locked into that. I might honestly, if Bama goes up by 3 scores, I think I'm done. I'm not gonna stay up for the Paul fight. I'm just gonna. Yeah, I didn't have any class with him either. I don't. No, you know what? Wait, Jacob. I think he was in our Algebra 1 in 7th grade. I think he was one of those 8th graders that were there. I gotta ask Dylan, or I gotta ask Noel. He might have been in our Algebra 1 when we were in 7th grade. He really might have been. Him and like Dylan and some other guys. I'll ask Noel or Dylan about that. They would know. 7th mod, exactly. 7th mod. Which was the first class of the day on Fridays, which meant every time we had a math test on Friday, it was the first thing in the morning. Not fun. Slope intercept form, dude. Love how much I use that in the real world now. So awesome. New couch I got, really comfy, reclines. It's, it works. I think I'm going to be using this thing for 20 years. Oh, I guess yeah. If you do engineering, for what I do, I don't use slope intercept form. There's just no reason why I would need that in today's life. But I understand like the push on engineers. Drilling down on that in geometry and whatnot. The most math I think I use, I do measuring a lot at work. And like budgeting. School teaches you how to learn. That's a great point. I really didn't start becoming good at school until about 9th or 10th grade when I learned how to teach myself. That's a backwards pass. When I learned how to teach myself. Like, then I started just, like, acing everything. I also wasn't in beta, so I didn't have as hard classes, but, college especially, you teach yourself. A lot of it is just, okay, the teacher yaps, but you got to read the module and figure out what they're saying. And it's kind of like trial and error, like, did I do that right? No, okay, how do I do this right? Especially for math. I don't know, it's I think saying that, teaches you how to learn is very true. Like, it's, anytime my parents be like, well, did the teacher teach you that? It's like, no. Were you paying attention? No. I was busy, messing around with Jacob and Andrew in the back of the class. I was not. I remember, because 7th mod, last class of the day, I was not paying attention to a thing that Miss Frank was teaching us. I was, like, locked in on other things. I don't even know. I'm like, I'm not good at this. I don't want to do this. We were seen as royalty because we were the 7th graders. Still passed. I think I coasted by with a B. Y'all probably had the A's. But, yeah, it was That was fun times. It was just I don't know, I was bored. I didn't like I didn't like learning algebra, especially with it being last class. Seventh, we always knew what was going on. You don't gotta say we. I didn't know what was going on. Do you mean seventh is in seventh grade or seventh mod? Because y'all knew what was going on. There was only like three seventh graders in that class other than me. And it was like you, Andrew, and Anjali. Seventh grade, yeah. Do you remember, were there other seventh graders in there? I'm sure there was a couple. But it was like eighth graders, and there was like five of us, it felt like. You, me, Andrew. I know Anjali was in there. I can't remember anyone else. I don't know if you do. I mean, you're asking me to go back. That's like 9 years ago. Eighth graders thought we were so smart. I didn't feel very smart. Did I even? I would like. I remember I'd go home and be like, Dad, I don't know how to do this. I always needed help with the homework. And then that's like seventh grade was when my parents finally stopped knowing how to do stuff, which was crazy because it was like slope intercept for him. Like, Dad, how do you do this? He's like, I don't know. Once you get the formulas involved and whatnot, it don't make sense. You're not adding or dividing or whatever. You're like throwing numbers in there, throwing letters. That's probably how I'll be when we grow up. First 9 weeks was my first grade below an A until college. Fun fact. I just thought you never got B's ever in your life. That's crazy. The first 9. Wait, did that even count? Because did we get quarterly grades or did we only get... No, we did get quarterly grades. So that was your only B until college. Wow. Did you fail any college classes or no? I feel like you definitely probably didn't. I came close to one. I had one that was like teetering. And it was my last class. It was journalism. Semester I got an A, which is all that mattered. Exactly. It's all that went on the GPA. But when your parents checked what was the focus? When your parents would check on online or whatever, and they'd be like, "Hey, you didn't fail? Okay, yeah." But B's are failing, right? If you get a B, you fail. I teetered on one. I teetered on a class, and that was journalism in college, which was stupid because it wasn't hard. It was just like, is that 50 Cent? Why is 50 Cent at the game here? It is 50 Cent. I know my people. He's doing like a fourth quarter walkout here. What is going on? Why is he doing a concert in the middle of the quarter? Am I tripping? What happened here? Last class I got like a 71 or something after getting 100 on the final presentation. Oh, you're in an ad. Okay, I'll let you go. Wait, why is 50 Cent doing a concert right now? What is going on? What? Alabama's like hype right now. What is going on? Maybe that was halftime. I don't know. That's weird. That is really weird. I don't want to know. Oh, he's still there. What is going on here? This is watching a game without audio is just tough because you have no idea what's going on, right? Like I'm just looking over and watching 50 Cent. Like what? Why was he there? Was that halftime? Was that at the end of the third quarter? I don't know. Oh man, Mateer better be hyped up now to make some throws. Throws in the dirt. Oh, but there's a flag. Okay, this game is not over yet. I'm not willing to call it over until it's over. And that's fair. Okay. Jacob, I don't know if you saw that. Why do they have 50 Cent out there rapping like mid-quarter? There's like what did he just do? That was weird. That was weird. All right, well, Oklahoma driving now inside the 40. Chance to cut it to a one-score lead. Really only need a field goal here, but a touchdown would be nice. We're getting a good football game here. a good, solid football game here. Oh, he's wide open across the middle. He's going to score. He's going to get in the end zone. Touchdown. Sooners. Wow. What a strike from Mateer. Guy was open, floated it past his hand, and we've got a 3-point game coming up. Deion Burks has been good. Deion Burks, a guy that I like before the game started, he scored like a 50-yard touchdown in college football, 26. And I was like, who's that guy number 4? It was Deion Burks. And now he's come out here and been absolutely good. Absolutely stunning. Interesting. We've got a football game. I can't go to bed now. I almost fell asleep before the end of last night's game, but I had to stay up for it. We got a good football game like this. These don't come around often. We've got a first-round matchup that delivers. Last year, 0 of the first-round matchups delivered. This year, we're about to be 1 for 1, so something's better already. All right. We got ourselves a ball game. What was that, a 35, 40-yard touchdown there? Nice. Yeah, hopefully we're done here in like 30 minutes. Okay. Oklahoma's bouncing now. The momentum has absolutely flipped. I know Xbox Gooner 3000 has to be shaking after being down 17-0, scoring 27 unanswered points, and now in a 3-point SEC road game. Doesn't get better than this. This is what the sport's all about. I mean, these kids are fighting for everything, so the next 15 minutes of football are going to be good. Please no overtime. I don't want to stay up that late. Or else Saturday I'm going to need to sleep in. Or Sunday I'm going to need to sleep in. I got to be to the stadium by 8 o'clock tomorrow. So up at 6:15. So we're already looking at 7 hours of sleep. I've been trying to get 8 every night here. Oh, my feet are cold. I got to turn the heat on. Oregon here just running away. Oh, they're only up 21-10. I'm not even watching. Should I turn on and play as James Madison? Alabama getting stuffed. Interesting. Clock is ticking. Please keep running the football. Let me get out of here and go to bed. Norman is jumping, though. You cannot beat that. I kind of want to plug my headset or plug in some headphones so I can listen to the crowd, because that's just college football crowds. You can't beat that. Can't beat that. 2nd and 9. We need this. This needs to be a Ty Simpson drive here. I mean, you got a chance here to get your game back up to 2 scores, or at least get something going. And in large chunks of the game, they have not been able to. Takes a deep shot. What a catch by Horton. Great throw, over the shoulder grab for about 35 yards, I want to say. And that is exactly what Alabama needed. I mean, that's just one-on-one coverage. Guy beats his man. Hello, Danny. Danny, we are getting into the late game here. 4th quarter. Not the James Madison game. I don't know if you're still watching Alabama or not. But Bama now, can they get some run going? No, they cannot. They have not been able to run the ball at all. Hi, Jacob. Welcome back. Everyone back. That's crazy. Y'all Fro could be doing anything right now, and you're like, you know what? Let's watch a fake college football game on the screen with a guy like playing with his headset all night. Weird choices. I need to turn on my heat. It's getting too cold here. I think we're here, though, to see if James Madison actually wins, right? I don't know what I'm gonna do after this game's over because Jamie better mount the comeback. They are. They were down 21-0. I think 21-3. I can't remember. They got a chance to be down 21-16-ish here. They'll go for two. Or just kick a field goal. I do legitimately... Oh, touchdown. Hello. Danny's about to be locked into this game. I might be locked into this game. We got to go for two here, right? Y'all have a bet on this game or no? Was it a mouthpiece or a flag that just flew on the ground? Ooh. That one hurts. Okay, Bama driving to the 38-yard line. My overhit? Yeah, it did. It absolutely did hit. What's the over on this Oregon James Madison game? We got to start doing college football 26 simulation. And just like placing lines, placing spreads. Ooh, Ty Simpson's going to be sacked, I think. Wow, 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 wow. 4th and like 25. Bama minus 200. Interesting. So you still believe you like so much so you'll bet on the favorite. You a bold man. All right. Ty Simpson gets sacked there, and that's going to be a punt. So it's kind of a good-looking drive. Oregon minus 20. No. Not of the game. What's the over-under of the college football 26 game? I like Oregon spread too. But I can't. Like, I'm not. I don't have any, like, actual will to say that. I would, like, that's what I'm saying. We got to start doing college football 26 simulations. Like, placing, like, over-unders and whatnot. JMU came back. JMU's coming back. Quarterback got back up, and he said, let's do this. I missed the punt. I didn't even see where it went. I'm telling you, this game might be more interesting than the Alabama game right now. Just saying. Just saying. 2nd and 2. Can we get a stop here, JMU? Tackle for loss? Hello. Hello. JMU can have the ball back here. I was going to say, I was like, oh, I'll come in and play as James Madison, should I? And then I'm like, I'm not doing all that. Oh, man. Okay, 1st down Oregon, so they do not get off the field. You know, I had German food today for what I think is the first time. I mean, I've eaten like sausages and brats and whatnot and like cream puffs, but I've never been to a German restaurant before today, and it was really good. We went today for lunch with the work van and whatnot. Oh, nice throw, but he dropped it. And it was good. It was like, I just got a burger, by the way, but it was like a pretzel bun, which was good. They put lettuce on there. I love lettuce on the burgers. Tomato, not so much. I told him, like, I don't need the tomato. I don't want the tomato. That's what I told him. I don't want it. I don't want it. Just not a fan, personally. Come on, JMU. Danny, do you care more about your bet hitting or about James Madison completing the comeback? Be honest. Because I think we all know where we're looking at here. My bet hit? Okay, so you're good. You're good then. Now I can cheer on JMU. Rah, JMU. Why does Dante Moore look really white here? Oh, 4th down. 4th down, 4th down, 4th down. Lock in, everyone. It's officially. Oh, man. It's officially upset alert here. James Madison going to get the ball here. Who even cares about this Alabama game? Let's just. Okay. In the rain, can James Madison put it together? Probably not. So far, we had Miami kick a walk-off field goal. Tulane won. Alabama and Oklahoma didn't score any points in the second half, but Oklahoma won 17-14. I don't know if it was very close, but it was a boring defensive game. Whoa, that felt weird. All right, Oklahoma's got the ball from their own 8 here in real life. Let's see what they do with it. Batir alone is going to run and pick up a yard. Next break, I need to go turn on my electric blanket so it can start warming up my bed. Next timeout break, I'm going to do that. Whoa, whoa, James Madison. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was like a 40-yard bomb. This is happening, guys. This is really happening here. Okay, Oklahoma, 2nd and 9. Just going to run it again. Very conservative. Just trying to get the ball out of their own end zone. Try to get a clean punt away maybe. But we're going to get 3rd and about 5. Okay, 1 quarter left here in this game. James Madison across midfield looking for a chance to steal one. This will be crazy. There's still 2 possessions left in this game. So it's not like they really have to get it all right here. 2 possessions each, I'd say. 7 minutes? Yeah. Wait, what was the flag there on Oklahoma? That guy is just yelling at the ref. False start. I missed it. I'm guessing they're thinking that's the guy was like clapping. He's like, it's on him. You telling that guy that with like a quarter zip on. Another 1st down. The guy sneezed. That can't be that big of a deal. Pretty clean game so far, I'd say, from both teams. I see 50 yards of penalties, 36 yards of penalties, but like as far as I'm concerned, there hasn't been like, oh, that guy's getting eaten alive, you know. 3rd and what looks like 8 or 9-ish. Mateer just gets the ball batted down. A very dangerous throw. And I don't know why Bama's pretending like they scored. Probably because they watched the Seattle game last night. And that's going to be 4th down. Interesting. Somebody knocked that ball down. Went off an Alabama guy's face mask. Interesting. Very interesting. And that's going to be 4th and 9. James Madison, however, driving in the rain, needing a touchdown, but can kick a field goal. Personally, if they're far enough outside of the sticks from getting a 1st down, I'd kick it. Especially like in the rain, you really just need to kick it, get a stop, and kick it again. And that's a bad punt, and Bama's going to pick it up and return it to the 40-ish? Is that 35-yard line? Wow, Bama is closing in on a nice performance here. We got 2 good games going on here at the same time. One matters, one doesn't. 3rd and 9. James Madison guy is going to go. Touch. Almost down to the 3. I feel like if he was faster, he would have scored there. I don't want to get y'all hyped up about that. Like, that was my bad. I almost Al Michael'd that called. Okay, Bama's got the ball at the 30-ish. Wow, you both leave and come back at the same time. It's funny. I love it. Okay. Danny, it's happening. By the way, James Madison looking ready to get the win. And by get the win, I mean take the lead. And then Alabama trying to finish off this team. James Madison just running the clock. JMU, JMU. Okay, down to the 3. 1st and goal for James Madison here. What do they do here? They get stuffed. Wow. Holy Bama. Oh, OMG, Bama. Wow. Oh, wow, Bama. Okay, yeah. Oh, wow, nice catch. Was that a catch? The tie. I don't think he caught that. You guys stop it. What the? Danny's not even watching. Read option. Touchdown. James Madison. Touchdown. Dukes. Let's go. Danny, how you getting the touchdown before me? Okay, Bama down to the 5. They called it a catch. I'm surprised they didn't look at that because that ball came out at the end. But nonetheless, I have Bama, so I'm cool with that. Did you see that catch, bro? Yeah, personally, neutral party here, don't know if that was a catch. Are you, wait, Mr. Gooner, are you like leaving and coming back when there's a cool play? That's funny. It was a catch? I don't know. The ball, like, it was weird. 2-point conversion for James Madison, no good. I would have liked to have seen it again. I wasn't really paying attention. I don't know, like, what the process was like, but Bama now is in great position to take a 2-score lead here. And that would just about ice it. Okay, Bama goes to a commercial. This game's going to kick off. I'm going to turn on my electric blanket. Okay, then it's a catch. 2 steps and the knee hit. I'm cool with that then. Okay. Bama game's got 7 minutes left. Oregon game has 5 minutes left. Might be getting out of here at a decent time here. Call 11:30 maybe. Oregon, nice dot, 15-yard pickup. Huh. Maybe I'll do tomorrow night game too, which is on TNT. I was not paying attention. Yeah, that was a crazy catch. Okay. All right, I'm locked back in. Guys. Guy sends one text for real. Oregon? I feel like that's Noah Whittington? Noah something? Noah Whittington? Head tap, it's the first thing. I thought, like, on his head. That's good. That was a great catch. I'm coming around to it. Whittington. I'm going Whittington. Okay, 3 minutes to go. Oregon's looking to drive down and kick a game-winning field goal at home to move on to the next round, which would be against Texas Tech. If this is the way the Ducks play tomorrow, I don't like that. The only team that I really thought has looked good out of these 8 teams on the game have been Oklahoma. And you know what? It means absolutely nothing. Yeah, Oregon's just looking to drive down and kick a game-winning field goal in the rain. They're really going to try. Poor Danny. This is going to ruin his night. Okay. Did everyone else leave? They're coming and going. I don't know. They're kind of here. One of them's very focused on the James Madison game. I think they want to let Oregon score here. See, Jacobs here. Touchdown? Okay. And he's in the end zone. That is a touchdown. 7 minutes ago. See, they're all here. Live bet coming here on James Madison money line. Daniel Hill, he's actually a college football 26 sim god. When I was coaching in Alabama one year in Dynasty, he was going off. Well, that Sooner fan is not happy. Or is that a Bama fan? I couldn't even tell. Okay. TFL here. James Madison might want to start using timeouts here. They got 3. Can't take them home with you. And Bama takes a 10-point lead halfway through the 4th quarter. Kick is good. Yes, Xbox Gooner, the kick is good. How about that? Another tackle and bounds. Now James Madison calls timeout. This is not going to be an easy field goal, but it's the Sim, so they're obviously going to make it because they make every field goal. Now, if I tried to kick it, I would miss it. Like I can't kick in this game. It's crazy how like rough I've been at kicking. I'm just being real. Just being real. 3rd and 12. Let's get off the field here. Dukes unloading to the end zone. Intercepted! No way! Why did Dante Moore throw that? Oh, Danny's got to be going crazy right now. Intercepted! Why would he throw that? Oregon still does have a chance. 15 push-ups. That's his second interception of the day? Okay, I've got to do 15 push-ups. Thank you, Danny. Appreciate it. Okay, bet. How was that? Redeeming hi, I'm new. Thank you, Xbox Scooter. Welcome in. Hydrate. Yeah, I do need to hydrate. Low key, I need to hydrate. I've been doing a lot of talking. And the Dukes are 1 yard away from game here. Wow. How was my push-up form, by the way, Danny? How'd I do there? Did that pass everyone's expectations? This is my longest stream in a while. Good looking, thank you. Let's see, can they get 1 yard? They do! The Dukes are gonna go on the road. Do they have good water? I don't know. The Dukes are gonna go on the road and beat Oregon, though. That's crazy. If that happens in real life. Do they have good water? I'm not drinking out of the sink. Now, like in the shower and whatnot, I don't taste any like rust or anything. But like, I have 2 different filters. Bama wins. They just throw a pick. Let's see. It's 4th down. What are we talking about? I see 4th down still. Are they gonna punt here? Or did you guys already see 4th down? Okay, James Madison wins. So no matter what, it's a good night. So wait, both lower seeds won. James Madison and Tulane won, and then Miami won, and Oklahoma won. So 3 underdogs tonight. Interesting. Now I don't know what to put on the TV. I'm just gonna put on some random. Give me 2 teams. First 2 teams y'all name, I'll put on the TV right now. Name me any matchup you want to see, and I'll put it on right now. Oh, holding on the defense. Bama doesn't win yet. You take that back. Jacob, you take that back. Oh, yeah, whoever wins, they'll probably lose Indiana. I agree with that. I think Indiana's really good. But the way that Bama has played here in the second half, I mean, they've outscored this team 34-7. You did name Bama and Indiana. That is fair. I will name that. I'll do that. I'll honor that. Okay, let's do Indiana and Bama. Okay, where is this game at? Who can tell me? I think it's the Rose Bowl, yeah? Put them on? I'm on it. I'm going to make this a quick game because it'll probably be done. I got to go down this way. Rose Bowl. Big game team. 3:30. Can't touch the Rose Bowl time. Why would I be able to touch that? That's stupid. 3-minute game. Half of what the Oregon game was. But the Bama game ain't over yet. Oklahoma just got given a free first down. All right. What do we have? About 6 minutes left in this football game. Let's get it done so Camden can go to bed. How about that? You never know. Bama could screw up. Exactly. This is college football. Oklahoma has the football. It's not like it's over. Like, Oklahoma could come out here, score a touchdown. With 3 minutes left, they're right back in it. Like 6 or 7 minutes. Bama ball, I thought. No, they just sacked him on third down. They called defensive holding. And then went to commercial, which was weird. I don't know. I'm kind of lost. I don't know what's going on. Kalen DeBoer is not happy, though. Holding was on the punt. Oh, am I that? Like, what am I watching? What am I watching? See, I can't hear the game, guys. I'm glad someone here is watching. I missed a whole play then. So they punted? They actually punted on fourth down? Because here's what happened. I saw the third down sack, and then I looked away. And I looked back, and I saw holding on the defense. And I was like, what? Like, but, like, I must have missed, like, a minute in there of, like, a punt and whatnot. That makes sense. My bad, guys. I'm like that one broadcast here where, like, the kick is, like, right down the middle, and the guy's like, off the crossbar. Like, I don't even know what I'm watching. Well, if it's Bama's ball, then they're just going to run out the clock. I mean, they can easily take up 2 minutes, drop the clock down to 4 minutes, and from there, it's just a matter of getting a couple first downs and, you know, not letting them score 10 points. So, yeah, 5:55 left, so that's less time than I thought. A very, very slim chance. I don't know if punting there is the right move then for Oklahoma. If they were down 34-27, I get it, or 34-31. But what are the odds that they can get 2 more stops? They have to get this stop, get a score, and get another stop and a score, and Indiana is just putting pressure on Alabama. That looked like the Ohio State game. That looks similar to me. After a sack, I think they had to punt. That's fair. It was, what, 4th and 18? I'll keep that noted. Maybe they had to punt. I don't know. If the game's on the line, you can't punt. But I don't know if they're going to get 2 more possessions left. I'm in the Bama game. What do you mean? You're in Oklahoma right now? Oh, you mean you don't have an ad? How come you don't have an ad? Are you not in the United States? I found out that if you're not in the United States, you might not have ads. Which is kind of cool. Good for y'all. Oof, Indiana might be rolling this team. We'll see. Why is every offensive lineman walking out like they're injured right now? Wait, Oklahoma's already calling timeouts? Huh. Interesting. So they're not going to waste a lot of clock then. They're just going to try to call their timeouts now. But even then, a punt here puts them inside the 20 with 5:30 left, down 2 scores. That's low percentage there. I mean, that's why I don't know if punting. I know you said you have to punt there, but like, I don't know if they're gonna have 2 possessions left. I mean, I guess if they get the ball with 5 minutes left, they can score before the other side of the 2-minute warning, and they just need a field goal. So it's not like they have to score a touchdown. Mendoza's hard to hate on, man. This kid's made some crazy throws, and he was good enough to beat Ohio State, so can't really hate on him for that. Yes, the Indiana quarterback did win the Heisman, and it wasn't fairly close, I think. Number 2 was number 2 Pave or Jeremiah Love? I can't remember. But Sand was definitely 4th. And yeah, it was not fairly close. I think Love might have been 2nd. I could be wrong. It was. I'd say it was deserved. I mean, this year. I mean, it's weird. Like people look at the Heisman and they're like, oh, look at Joe Burrow's season. He had 100 million touchdowns and whatnot. And like, I think Mendoza only had like 32. So it wasn't like it was even a great season. It's just like you're on the number one seed and you have like you're the quarterback on the number one team and ooh, down goes Ty Simpson. Okay, that makes it a little interesting. Trust Oklahoma's defense. My bad. I didn't feel like it was that like great of a Heisman year. But out of all the people that there could have been, like shoot, they should have just given it to like 2019 Chase Young or something. Been like, you know what? Manziel's freshman year, better passing sets. Mendoza, better rushing sets than Love. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's like there wasn't like a video game guy. Like there wasn't a Lamar Jackson. There wasn't a Joe Burrow. There wasn't a Johnny Manziel. There wasn't a Cam Newton. You know? Even like Fields would put up some really crazy numbers and Stroud some games. Like just no one was putting up like 6 touchdown games. Like every game Mendoza would be like, okay, 2 touchdowns, 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns. And you know, he get 32. There's only 12 games, so it's still a great season, but I mean Joe Burrow was putting up like 5 touchdowns a game and scoring, you know, 45 points a game. I don't think we appreciated that one as much as we should. It gets talked about a lot. All right, Mateer still running away. I mean, Jacob, you're a former player, kind of. You played 4 years of varsity football. Is play action still effective in this situation? It's not like you're threatening to run the football here, right? It's not, yeah. I would see no reason that this should be. I don't even know if they did. I'm just pointing that out. No, I mean, I like play action plays, but like, there's no threat of it happening here. I like play actions when it's 2nd and 1 and it's the second quarter and whatnot, but like, it's not like Bama's biggest concern is for them to run the football. I think if they ran the football right now, Bama would be like, okay, yeah, exactly. Like that's almost a run. Ooh, is that a fumble? What is going on? Ball's on the ground. Bama has it. Is that a fumble? If that's fumble, that's game. I think. If that's fumble, I'd be comfortable saying that's game. They're not even looking at the run. They're like, hey, take your 8 yards. Take your 8 yards and go. They're calling it fumble, but exactly Xbox Gooner. Fumble question mark? Like, is it a fumble? Much less the safeties, yeah. I just don't see any attempt or any reason of. Okay, let's see. One. That's not a catch. Sorry, not a catch. That ain't no catch. I can make that call right now, not a catch. Yeah, I don't know exactly what play action would help in this case. I'm assuming it's nothing. Just keep your running back there and either run around or block. Oh man. That's interesting. Since you played linebacker, do you watch the linebackers and how they align and like kind of like telling of oh they're showing that they're going to like send a run blitz or something or like oh they're really pressing up the line here. Like, they might be looking to get some pressure. I always wonder what like an actual football player like if you just watch what your position group does. Sometimes yeah, or like because you know us normal humans we just be sitting there like watching the quarterback. You know. Like we just feel like, oh, quarterback takes snap. He's looking a certain way. Like I feel like you're watching the linebackers. You're like, wow, those three just really like just played in their zones. Like, oh, that guy's yeah, not even looking at the run. I see what you're saying. Like Ooh, nice fourth down conversion and more. Okay. That just saved the game. We are not done yet. They score a touchdown here, and we are in a one-score ball game on the plus side of the 2-minute warning. And one timeout still. Let's see. They just got to be quick about it. I'd say I would prefer them to score with 2:55. When the ball's snapped, first thing I look at is line of scrimmage and backers. Isn't like line of scrimmage like, okay, that's pass protection. So like when the lineman, nice sack, to the QB catches a snap and drops back. As in like you watch as soon as, okay, line's moving forward, that's run. Line moving back, that's a pass. Or, I mean, RPOs might get a little tricky. And you see like how the backers react to that. Okay, that's cool. You watch the line, another play. Yep. How does an RPO look then? I'm assuming since the lineman can't be more than 2 yards down the field, they're just kind of stationary, kind of like, hey, just try to stay at the line of scrimmage, like, because you want to let your guy come back if it's a run, I'm assuming. Wait. Did Bama just call timeout there? Okay. I don't hate that for Oklahoma. Get your eyes a QB for anything. I'm talking about spectating now. Yeah. RPO's hard. I mean, it seems like especially some teams that just run the RPO so efficient. Like I was watching Auburn run it earlier this year. Even like John Mateer will do a good job at RPOs. Obviously Indiana. I'm hoping when you say they really just left that guy wide open, you're talking about that fourth down conversion. Because I have not seen third down yet here. All right, what does Mateer do here? 3rd and 9. From the gun. What? What was that? What? It was like, second he got the snap, he's like, oh, I don't like that. I gotta see that again. I gotta see what he's looking at. Okay, he's like, okay, I see a guy that's coming unblocked. I need to just heave this. Oh, they're kicking a field goal. Okay. I don't hate this if he makes it. If he misses it, I hate it. But this is good. They score with 2:55 left, which means you get time to run 2 plays. No way. No good. Are you serious? He's going to miss this? Wow. No way. Wow. No way. Yeah, exactly. Me and that Sooner fan just made the same face. And he just walks off the field. Oh, well. All right, next job. Gosh, being a kicker is so hard. How does that thing hook like that? As in, like, Jacob, I'm guessing you're saying, like, in gun, if the RB is, like, if he's aligned slightly in front of the, quarterback, you can kind of tell, like, okay, unless this is like a sideline to sideline, like power read or something, whatever it's called. Tablet passport, yeah. Wow. Okay. One timeout, 40 seconds. Are we still looking at getting the ball back at the 2-minute warning here? If so, I mean, it's technically still not over yet. It's still not over no matter what. But they're probably 1 first down away. Depends on how much time they take off here in the next couple seconds. That's tight. Okay. Thanks, Mr. Gooner. Appreciate that. I hope you enjoyed your time tonight. I like that you came in and just found some random stream. You're like, let's do this. I didn't know people would actually like this type of thing, like me just like watching the game and like talking over it. Yeah, that kick is no good, ain't it? That's close. That's tight, but it shouldn't be that close. It's It's tight. It's definitely tight. Wow. Kind of lame that that game ends on that. Like, we don't even get the chance to see Oklahoma in a one-score game now. Like, this is 34-27. Team tightens up on defense. Just kind of sucks. Let's go, Gunnar. Thank you. Okay, we're still one first down away, I think. Let's see what we do here. Don't forget, guys, subbing on Twitch. You don't have any timeouts left now. But I mean, they're going to get the ball back after the 2-minute warning because they have to run a play before the 2-minute warning. So this isn't terrible. No, Danny. He's subbed on YouTube. But if I do get five subs, look at the thing. It says I will, what's it called? I will jump in a pile of snow. If you do under, or what's it, not underscore, exclamation point, goal. In case anyone wants to see that. Whoa, 3rd and 14. Oh, wow. I thought Ryan Williams was going to do something crazy there. Okay, 2-minute warning. Yep, so it's gonna come down to another field goal and I mean, this would have been great if you made the field goal, but he didn't. So you're kind of eliminating all possibility of any normal ending. It'll have to be an onside kick and whatnot, which we know how those go. It's a college football onside kick, though, which means it could be anything. Is it daytime for you? No. Does it look like it's daytime? Because this light is really good. I'm going to turn this light off. Y'all are going to see what it looks like. Hold up. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's not the window. That's a light. That's one light doing that. Oh, that's a yellow one. Hold on. I didn't realize it was like different shades. Let me get back to that one. How about that one? What's that one? I'm going to do this one. I like this one. I don't mean to mess with y'all. Hopefully no one has seizures watching this. The one that looks like light coming through? I know. That's how good the light is. There's no light coming through at all. Okay, 2-minute timeout. Bama's 1 first down away, and if they get a first down, that means I can go to bed. Who doesn't want me to go to bed? And I turned on my heating blanket, turned my heat on, so it's going to be a good night. 3.5 hour stream. Really proud of that. Tomorrow, maybe the same thing. Maybe Oregon and JMU tomorrow night. That would be cool. I just want to go to bed. Same. I got to be at Ohio Stadium at 8 o'clock. I got to be up at 6-ish. I get it. 1 first down away. Oh, I forgot they don't have the ball. Never mind. Not 1 first down away. It's because I got too many games on. It's like I got this game here. It's 7-7. Is it halftime? End of the third? Might be end of the third here. Perfect. The game's going to get over at the same time. Yeah. Also, Mr. Gooner, follow on Twitch if you're not already. I don't know if you did, but I figure if you're going to be here for 3 hours watching this game, you might as well follow on Twitch. You know? Can I give a prime sub to myself or no? Because it says I'm at 2 subs. If I get to 5, I'm going to have to jump in a pile of snow. That would suck. I'll follow when I got here. Trooper. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Punt is away. Let's be locked in the last 2 minutes. Oklahoma's going to give it a run back. Going to get to the 40, down to almost midfield. Okay, okay. Here we go. I would like to see a way to do this stream better. Like, I guess I could stream. You've been here 2 hours? I think you've been here longer, no? I feel like you've been here longer. I've been streaming almost 4 hours. Okay, a little check down. Gotta go out of bounds here. Yep. Oh, Indiana knocked in a field goal. Great. Second and 5. I gotta hear like the start of the second quarter. Oh, another first down. That's fine because you don't have to get out of bounds here because you already got the first. But you get out of bounds anyway. I feel like you could have gotten an extra 5 yards and saved a couple seconds. But whatever. Now here's the question: do they go field goal and then try to get the onside, or do they just try to score a touchdown? Because I feel like you want as much time as you can. But the thing is, you can't trust your kicker anymore. This would have been crazy. This drive would have been to tie the game. First option is going to go for the field goal and they get in range. Was that the first option? I forget. Okay, that ball is not going to be out of bounds or first down, so clock's going to tick. Now we start to get a little dicey here. They're already going for the field goal. I'm going to guess they're going to spike it here and kick. No spoilers. Do not type if he misses it or not. This is absolutely the game now. This is it. Danny's out here like, no way, OMG, Bama. Oh, Bama, wow. Bama, no way, Bama. Okay, let's see. 51-yarder. I think the kid knocked one in earlier from 51. And short. Wow. And it was spoiled again. That was, who's surprised? Wow. Bama's going to go on to the next round. Good for you, Xbox Schooner. Good for you. Good for you getting your team to win. Next round, Indiana, I don't think will be as easy as this, but I think there's a lot of positives you could take away. Kid's got no leg. I didn't like the way the kid was kicking off anyway. All right, that's going to be the game. Let's let him run out the clock while Alabama here runs out the clock. And then we can finish. Let's go, Bama. Wow. Good first round matchup. I know it was a 10-point game, but it really didn't feel like a 10-point game, you know? Like that was a closer game than you'd expect. That was close. All right, let's see. What's going on in this game here? It looks like Bama's got a chance for a field goal. I don't know. Who knows? Bama's going to lose Indiana in this game? Maybe. You'll see it right here. All right. Ty Simpson getting everyone excited. Good win for Alabama. Good road win, knocking off Oklahoma. 34-24. If you guys did enjoy this type of video, and by video I mean like 4-hour live stream, let me know because I had fun. It was a good game. And it was fun to sit here and chat about it while people came and talked. So, definitely love that. What's up, Jacob? The fight? I'm not staying up for it. I'm not staying up for it. I'm going to bed. I realize I don't even care about Jake Paul that much. But the end of this game, we'll see. I'll stay up for the end of this game here on my screen. Bama's looking to get in the end zone here. It's on? What channel? What do I have to turn on? Netflix? I don't even know where to find it. I'm done here too, Xbox Schooner. I'm done here too in about 37 seconds. I'm not watching this fight. I'm going to bed. I feel weird leaving it while this game's still on. Okay, watch live. Oh, Bama just scored. Let's go. Alright, I'm turning on the fight. Is it going to be as bad of a broadcast as... Wait, is it actually on right now? Did it start yet or no? Oh, it already started. Okay. Round 3. Wow. So y'all gonna have to explain it to me. Is Joshua actually a good fighter, or is Paul like is this supposed to be close or? Thanks, Xbox Scooter. Might do this again tomorrow. I know it's not your team, but if you feel like stopping by and watching Oregon and James Madison, or maybe it'll be Tulane and Ole Miss. It won't be the first game probably because I don't like to be cooped up in here at noon, especially if it's nice outside. I'll be here for JMU. We'll see. Maybe I'll do all 3 games. I'll stream 12 hours tomorrow. Who knows? NFL's on tomorrow night too, so that'll be fun. But any sports, dang, dude, Joshua is so much bigger than him. But yeah, Gooner, thanks for stopping by. Good luck tomorrow doing whatever it is you have to do. Bye, Xbox Shooter. Don't forget the 3,000, Danny. Oh, Paul's like falling around over here. Just hanging on him. What are the odds we get a real ending here of this football game? 0 to none or what? At least like a real Hail Mary attempt that might be real. That's all I'm asking for. A lot of time left. Can't be checking it down. Gotta get out of bounds. Okay. Is that Logan right behind him there? Oh yeah, he is there. What a weird world we live in where Jake Paul is just this kid from Ohio and now he's like, actually I'm gonna get huge and jacked and box people and make a lot of money. The disrespect though, there's too much. Like people really don't think he's a good fighter. I'm in the boat that he is. Like this, I feel like I'd get my stuff rocked in the ring with Mr. Paul. Timeout. There we go. Kind of a boring round so far. 15 seconds left. Nobody even landed any shots. Okay, wait. Indiana's going to have a real shot here at the end zone. This would be a cool ending from the 27-yard line. This could be the last play. Dang, that's a real... Oh, come on. Nope, didn't get a real Hail Mary. Who's surprised? All right. All right. I guess Bama does come out and win it. All right, I'm going to end the stream now. Thank you all for stopping by all day. Really appreciate that. Hopefully do it again tomorrow. Hope everyone's good. Everyone that joined, thank you. If you're seeing this on YouTube, subscribe, like, let me know if you want to see more of this. Good night, Danny. Good night, Jacob. I'll see you guys later, and make sure everyone stays safe. Have a good holidays. Have a great night. Peace.